So we decided to run the back with Big Chocky. A lot of the topics he talks about are conversations that need to be had in this country. He's very controversial, but very straightforward as well. If you're easily offended, I suggest you like change the station,
Change the channel.
or go watch one of these other podcasts where they interview random bums off the street. But with no further ado, welcome to episode 13 of Health and Wolf.
Yes.
Hey! That was all. Welcome back, Big Chocky.
13?
Yes, 13. Yeah.
Thank you for having me back, boys.
Big Chock stuff.
Where
Tearing
are
up the internet.
Yeah.
You hit the ground running from the last one.
Brother, I fucking Usain Bolt out of this studio and we're gone all the way, bro, and we're still going.
I see. I think it was around 7,000, 7 or 8,000, lad.
Yeah, bro.
Bang, fast forward to now, 111.
111. Yeah, 111. In the
And
past
climbing, hey?
4 days, bro, I've done 11K gained.
Damn.
4 days. It's retarded. Like, I think for a good few months there, it was 10K a week, every week.
Seriously.
But I kept, because I do numbers a lot, I just keep going back and forth. And when I seen it keep going up, I was like,
Hey, Chocky, bro,
crazy,
you
bro.
don't miss, bro.
Hard.
You guys said that when I first come, but now it's
I
like,
swear,
consistent, like,
Bro, there's not one message that I disagree with. You know when you, like someone will say something and then you look at the rest of the content, you're like, don't worry, bro. But bro, you're just fucking, I'm just like, fucking, I wake up every morning, look, fucking Chocky going, you
you know what I do? You know what I do? Sometimes I purposely go into the comments and just write shit and just come back. Fuck
This
it,
bloke
everyone
started like
knows.
10 fights, cuz.
the comments are fucking wild at the moment, man. I think there's a lot of victim mentality in the comments, even more than there was before. Like, obviously before it was a lot of, I was talking about the domestic violence and all that sort of shit, and like you get the people that come in and say their part, but now because I'm targeting a lot more people, they go straight up. You're an Islamophobe. You're a fucking racist. You're a this. You're a that. And it's like, man, if you can't fucking understand.
But how, but?
Well, that's right. I mean, look, the biggest thing is I've got mates of all walks of life, all races, all religions. We all get along, and it's even like when I was growing up, multicultural group, right? Now, bro, I talk about the people that come here that are flat out bums, that don't want to give to Australia. They don't want to give back to Australia. They're taking Australia away from what it was, trying to change it from what it is. Yeah. If you think that makes me a racist, that then makes you a dumb fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck, you're sitting here with Christians, Muslims, everyone's here.
it's not racist.
We're all friends,
you know,
bro.
like it's not racist. I'm not an Islamophobe because I say that I don't want extreme views brought to this country. It's like how there are pedophiles within the Catholic Church. I'll speak out about them equally.
100%.
You know, like if you're a piece of shit, and I said this on the first time I come on actually, I'll talk out against any piece of shit.
Yeah.
And if people don't like it,
Just the way it is, I think with religion, it's just people become defensive off the bat.
yeah,
normal.
But I mean, look, at the same time, like, yeah, it's normal, but I think the biggest thing that I'm trying to reiterate is if you go to someone else's country, what gives you the right to then be angry that someone is questioning why we should accept their extreme views?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like going to someone's house.
Yeah, that's right. It's like going to
tell them
someone's
what to do.
house. Yeah, that's right.
It's going to be a mad conversation, man.
It's also just the fact of like this country is the luckiest break anyone that lives here has had. You know what I mean? Like you go overseas, you're not going to get the treatment, like the rights. The reason that you're able to be a cunt in the comment section and be, you know, on the defensive, and that you can't do that in another country. You get shot in the head for that shit.
Bro.
Well, that's right.
That's what I mean. Watch how I change something that doesn't need
Man,
fixing.
I was listening to someone literally just today who grew up in Iran, and he was saying, he goes, "You go protest, I'll shoot you."
Hard.
Yeah.
Bro, here,
Off the bat, non-negotiable.
and like very controversial. I did a fucking reel about the other day about the march for Gaza. They wanted to do it across the Harbour Bridge, right? I don't condone anything going on over there. I don't even want to get into it. I'm not educated enough on the topic to know who's who, what's what, whatever. But in my opinion, bro, if you are prepared to shut down the Harbour Bridge for another country, why the fuck aren't you shutting down the Harbour Bridge for our country? Our country is going backwards at a rapid rate. Now,
You do a very good job at straddling the...
I understand
There's a
the
fine line
humanitarian side of things, bro. I understand. Like, what's going on is fucking horrendous, bro. Children
anyone
should
who
not be in the
kills kids
crossfire of anything.
Anyone who kills kids is evil, motherfucker.
You're not against them protesting for Gaza. You're against them not protesting for their
Australia.
own country.
Yeah, that's
for your
right,
own
bro.
sake.
And
People take that and they run with it.
man, I had this lad, and I'm gonna assume Arabic descent of some sort, right? And he come at me hard in the comments, and like I laughed it off. Whatever, you're triggered. And then he messaged me. He goes, "Come meet me, or we'll punch on." And his DP was him and his daughter. And yes, you're getting your screen time, bro. Like it was him and his daughter. And I said, "Look, man," I go, "I understand why you want to march for Gaza. Like I understand." I go, "But do you understand that you're living in a country, you're raising a daughter where this country protects predators?" I go, "Does that not piss you off? Like that doesn't want to make you change the system that we have? So then we could look like a better country. So when other countries look in, they're like, huh, maybe they know what to do." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the crux of the issue. Everyone in Australia, in my opinion, not so much everyone, but a majority of people in Australia, bro, they look outside. They're fucking blind straight ahead.
Yeah, yeah.
They'll look at
I
everything
agree.
else and they'll say, oh, this doesn't affect me in Australia yet, so let's go march for someone else.
It's in every element too. We sell our roads to China.
Right.
You know, we export all of our valuables. We have one of the most resource-rich land in the world.
100%.
And we export all of it out instead of just making ourselves a superpower.
That's right, man.
Hey, you know one thing you've made me realise, Chocky? How sensitive cunts are, bro.
Bro, weak. Weak.
Fucking piss weak, bro. Like you read some of the comments and you're like, bro, what world do you fucking live in, cunt?
And you know, it's something that baffles me, man. Like, everyone's so easily triggered. Like, the Gaza one especially, man. Like, and I understand again.
Yeah, because it's very sensitive.
That is a very sensitive
I
topic,
get mad
right?
about it, but
No, I don't get mad about it, but they
Yeah.
come at me with hate, and it's like, I have one lady, bro, and she lives here. Her caption was Australia, blah 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 blah. Like she's had the Australian flag, and she goes, "Your fucking dumb country, this that." I'm like, you live here, dickhead. You probably get our welfare potentially. Your children get help from our system. Like, don't go say our dumb country when you're living here. Like, and something that really bothers me is like, they say to me, well, why don't you march for Australia? It's like, well, if you want to put me on the gronk in that sense, why don't you jump on a plane and go and do something over there? You know what I mean? Like, I can understand. And this is where sometimes I feel the narrative gets skewed, bro. People think like, oh, I'm sending them money. Okay, you're sending money to a fucking place that you got no idea where that money's going.
What they're doing with it.
50% of charities go to running the charity.
The biggest example out of this was the Australian bushfires just before COVID.
That was a big
Red
rip.
Cross got $6.4 million or something. You have to fact check that, but a lot of money. Bro, people saw fuck all of it. Nothing. They just took the money. Where are you sending money to?
Bad,
you know,
bad,
and people are feeling like, oh, I'm doing something good. It's like,
Not really.
no,
The intention's there, but mate.
No one really knows where
great
money
intention,
goes.
Great
like.
but you've got no idea where the money's going. You know?
Yeah, no, I think that charity is one of those things where every time I get asked on the Macca's machine, do you want to round up? I'm like, no, go fuck yourself, bro. I know where it's going. It's not going to them. The way that system works, they pay their charity ahead of time. They're just trying to recoup their costs. How fucked is that?
Yeah.
You're misleading people.
It's a broken system.
Yeah.
And like, especially when you start looking into overseas charities where you're sending money to a PayPal account, a crypto account, whatever the fuck it is, man, you literally have no idea what's going on.
No clue, bro.
You know, but then people want to come at us and say, well, you're a fucking dumb Australian. It's like, well, you're a fuckwit.
I think it's important for people to actually listen before they just jump, because what you said was not, I don't support Gaza.
No,
You support Gaza 100%.
You got these guys in there saying,
Literally, the
first thing you said, I know.
is, I do not condone what is going on.
100%.
Over the head.
And they go, that is fucking wrong.
Yeah.
all of a sudden they're so chocky. Why do you hate Muslims?
Well, then not only that, the best ones, it was like, you're a fucking Zionist. How much did the Zionists pay you? Brother. Yeah, there was a comment. How much did you get paid from the Zionists to say this? It's like, are you fucking brain dead? Like,
That's accusations, bro.
Where? That's big, you know?
That's
like,
massive accusations.
and the
Give me some money.
you know what I mean? And the biggest thing is, like, I state time and time again, I don't care who you are, I don't care where you're from, I don't care nothing, right? And I'm like, I won't sell out, bro. Fuck, you offer me money, go fuck yourself.
hard.
You know, I'm not gonna alter my moral for whatever.
oath.
All the fuck I want is for Australia to stay strong and stay Australia. And somehow people
Appreciate
get
where
that
you're from.
warped
Yeah.
now that I'm a Zionist now, I'm a racist, I'm an Islamophobe, I'm a colonizer. Apparently I hate all First Nations people. Like, bro, this is all the things that get thrown
Seriously.
because I want Australia to stay Australia.
All right.
Australia is one of the best countries to live in.
As
and
long as it stays Australia, we're free to
Exactly.
do what we love.
the reason that we're all able to be cohesive as a melting pot is because it's Australia as a foundation.
Correct.
If any one of those parties took over and instilled their laws or their rules,
bro.
then you're not able to have that melting pot anymore. The thing that you're trying to build, you're destroying without
right.
knowing it.
So yeah, the funny one is, like, I've done a couple about people wanting Sharia law in Australia, right?
Yeah.
And the most interesting part is even the Muslim boys argue in my comment section between
I've
each other.
seen that.
Bro, like, I've got, like, you've obviously got the extremists that are like, we deserve it here, we should have it, this is our right, blah, blah, blah. And then you've got other blokes saying, fuck no, go the fuck home. This is Australia, we left to get away from that. and they're going toe to toe. I'm not even doing anything. And the crazy thing is like to me,
Chocky's there.
bro, I'm just, all I said was one thing. You
Chocky pointed the finger and just...
You know what's funny? I see guys
Everyone's
go
like
with him.
this.
I see guys go with him, and Chocky's always defusing it. Like,
Yeah,
it's
like
look,
100%,
mate, it's the opinion.
and that's everyone's entitled to their opinion, yeah. But the biggest thing that I said, and a reel I done the other day, there was what are they called? They're not preachers in
Sheikhs.
He was someone at the Blacktown Mosque, and he was saying he was from America, and a few people have said that it's been taken out of context and whatever, but he pretty much said, don't worry about Islamophobe, all the children in Australia,
I've seen that post.
all the children in
Yeah.
Australia will be Muslim, right? And I pretty much said, don't come here and threaten Australian children, because flat out, that's what that is. And the amazing thing is that a lot of Muslim lads messaged me and they were like, bro, he can go fuck off. The way that he said it is wrong. Even if it is out of context, it's wrong. He shouldn't be saying that. But then on the other side of things, it's like, you're an Islamophobe, go fuck yourself. We can say what we want.
Look, if it makes you feel any better, I've never felt weird around being Muslim, and I'm a Muslim myself.
What's your view on the Sharia law, man? Because you're Muslim.
Sharia law is one of those things I don't know everything about it, but I know a bit. And to be honest with you, like, it's all well if you want to live by those rules yourself, but why have to instill it at a government level?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or even why try and instill it in a country that you've moved to?
That's what I'm saying. If you, fair enough, you might not have moved here for that reason.
Yeah.
But you can't have one universal law and that you think is correct and instill it on everyone, right?
To govern everyone.
Because look, to me, I think that it's a very great system if you look at it properly and not the way that it's perverted into, because a lot of people stretch it, the extremists stretch everything, right?
Of course.
When you actually strip it down to what it really is, it's a great system, but that doesn't mean that system is going to work for you or for him or for him. So just keep the law neutral as it is and then live how you want to live. There's also another point in Islam, it teaches us, if you live in a country that's not an Islamic country, to live by their laws and not try and, push in. It's wrong to do that. We're supposed to live by the way of the land in the place we're living. But people just have a twisted conception. Like, I get along with everyone for that reason.
Yeah.
I'm strong in my faith myself personally.
Yeah. And all power to you for that.
Thank you. And I'm not as well versed as some other people might be, but I don't sit here preaching it either. If I preached it, that'd be a hypocrisy.
Yes.
Hey, Chocky, with that being said, bro, I feel like it's a losing battle.
In what sense?
Like in that way, you know what I mean? Like how sensitive everyone is and the way everything's going, because no one's standing up for nothing.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you, in your opinion, how do we hold the Australian value? Or keep it or bring it back?
This is a great question, bro. I think it...
You're a slick cunt, eh?
You're a fucking
You get in there and just drop it.
Drop the heat and then walk.
I'm a dumb guy sitting there thinking, fuck, I should just come up with some...
Bro, I think, look, realistically, like fundamentally, it needs to happen from the top down. Like the system needs to change. The fact that we're letting in X amount of immigrants at a retarded rate, like last year, it was one every 53 seconds, 600,000 people immigrated here, which is retarded numbers, right? And I was actually talking to you about this, Cash, the other day, is that they're not allowed to vote yet, right? It takes 4 to 6 years for them to become citizens. Bro, in 4 to 6 years, we've lost Australia. Fuck. They're all citizens. They now become the majority slowly. Right?
Yeah.
And not only that, our fertility rate is dropping as Australians because Australians can't afford to live in Australia anymore. These people come with money or they come and reap the benefits that the government hand out. They now become the population that's stronger.
But think about all the migrants that came in the 80s, 90s, like our parents. Like,
Well, but it's different, see? And the thing that I see different, I was thinking about this on the way in. I look at, so my parents, as you boys know, my parents are Greek. Their parents, so my grandparents, first generation here, came on boats. Government's $5 in their pocket, the whole story, right? They fit into society. They didn't try to change society. They were victims of racism,
100%.
but they assimilated and they fell in line. Right? My papa, my grandfather, he ran butchers, fish and chip shops. He was a fucking behind the fucking table bookie, under the table bookie. Like, sure, did a bit of shifty shit, but nothing like what these cunts are doing now that come here. So I think there's 2 ways that you can look at it. The government changes, which doesn't look like it's going to happen because it's what's keeping you in power. Or the people turn around and say to the government, you go fuck yourself. We want Australia to stay Australia. Sort of like what they've tried to do in England, but England left it too late, bro. They've lost. England's lost, man. Like, it's,
100%.
You look at all the footage from over there, they've left it way too late.
What's happening there?
A lot of Europe. So, pretty much, man, if you're an illegal immigrant over there, they'll give you a house, welfare, everything. All the other countries, not so much. Poland's gone real hard against them.
Massive outcry online about it.
Yeah, bro. There's like, if any of you want to go suss it out, there's like heaps. Instagram is fucking full of what's going on, and it's fucked, bro. Sweden no longer looks like Sweden when you walk down the street. Spain's pretty fucked. London, England is fucked. Man, I was actually speaking to, he's a Lebanese bloke from Sydney. He went to London with his missus. And he said to me, he goes, no word of a lie, bro. He goes, I've been to Lebanon, I've been around. He goes, I felt more at risk of someone attacking me in London than I did anywhere else in the world. Bro, this is factual from a podcast I was listening to today from, I can't remember his name. The guy I was speaking about before, who grew up in Iran, he said there are more extremists in London than there are in Tehran. Factual.
Damn. See, the thing about immigration is everyone's coming to these countries because we're developed, right? And then they want to backpedal us to a point where we're underdeveloped. It doesn't make any sense.
There's two ways to look at it. I actually heard something very interesting today. I think the Western world is somewhat to blame for the immigration crisis because we went to the Middle East and made it very unstable.
I was about to say this myself,
I don't know why the fuck we had to do that for.
Very, very, like we made it very unstable, bro. If you follow the money all the way, it's been America pumping money in, and it's really destabilised the whole situation. Right? And realistically, it ended up giving the Islamic State control because they were the ones that got the money. Then they turned around to the Yanks and said, go fuck yourself, thank you very much, bye-bye. And now they've become one of the biggest problems. And obviously, if you try to find paper trails, it's very difficult. But the more you dig, the more you see that the Western world destabilised the situation.
Every single issue in the Middle East is due to Western intervention.
Correct. But at the same time, now, if we look at it from a different perspective, right, we take a different lens, there's almost a part that's telling me that our governments are allowing this to happen because what's the fix, bro?
It seems like it's on purpose.
Digital ID.
Yeah.
Because they come in and they say, righto, like look at the news every day. It's great for my content, bro. I thrive. I see, another stabbing by another immigrant, another fucking rapist. Shit cunt, deport him. But no, they keep them here, they let them stay. But realistically,
give him bail.
Give him bail fucking 5 times, which is something we'll get onto, I'm sure. But let's look at it this way, right? The government come in a year's time and say, righto, crime is through the fucking roof, youth crime's through the roof. How we fix it? Here's a digital identity. You got cameras on every corner. No more crime.
Create the problem.
What to do with control?
Create the problem. There's the solution. But this is where the Australians need to stand up.
Chocky, so you'd say this whole thing is part of an agenda and it's intentional?
Allegedly.
It's
a big thing to say. Like,
big
who knows?
statement.
It's a massive statement to say, right? But I think on a fundamental level, you think, why aren't they doing anything?
Yeah.
Why, like, morally, it's incorrect that they do nothing.
What's the screening process?
Great question.
That's my whole point. Like, if immigration is not bad,
it would be standard. It would be standard for everyone.
Yeah, it should be. But see, this is where it gets a bit funny. I don't know if you heard, there was a guy down in Melbourne, immigrant. He was released because the High Court made a ruling that you can't, you can't detain people indefinitely. So they released something like 100 and something high-risk offenders back into the community that were immigrants, stateless people as well, so you can't deport them anywhere. And they released them with an ankle monitor. And it's something like 33% have gone on to reoffend heinous crimes, and they can't do anything about it. So this bloke specifically went and killed someone now in an assault in Melbourne. Now he's gone to jail, but we're stuck with these people because the High Court have let them back out. So we say, what's the screening process? But it's not something we're ever going to see transparently. You know what I mean?
The screening, in my opinion, like, it's a really uneducated opinion as well, but like, okay, have a screening process, have a system in place where you can see, based on what they've done in their own country, should they be let here?
Agreed.
And then it wouldn't be an issue, because immigration is not bad. It's good to have culture come in, it's good to have all these things, but just...
It needs to be capped, bro.
No, I think the screening process will be different for everyone because a lot of these people come from war-torn countries.
Oh, that's true too.
So they've gone through, the long-term effects of that is all that fucking abuse, bombing and shit.
See, it's funny you say that because I was talking to my old man about this the other day and he goes, okay, look at Melbourne. He goes, you look at all the machete crime, for example. He goes, all right, let's base that a lot of them are African minors. They've come from war-torn countries where that's the norm. He goes, what's the problem there? He goes, are the children the problem or the system that they walk into? And I reckon it's both. I reckon if we are going to take these individuals, we need to give them the help that they need. Because, bro, as a child, if you see family members or if you're a child soldier and you see this shit, that becomes the norm. You think that's normal. That's the way to solve your problems. And it's not. Like you spoke about the first time I come on, like violence for you was an outlet. It was like your love. Right? Yeah. Same for these kids, bro. Yeah. So this is where there's blurred lines. Yeah. We need to screen better, but we also need to give them support if they are fucked up. 100%, because they're children at the end of the day, bro.
Bro, and the long-term effects of growing up in those environments is fucking...
It's fucked.
You might not see it now, you see it 10 years later.
Exactly right. And that's when they snap and they're living here and they kill someone.
Bro, it's playing that live on fucking TV, youth crime, everything.
Every day.
I find that hilarious. Everyone's like, Chocky's against immigration. And Chocky's like, we need to give them the help that
bro, and that's the thing. But the thing is as well...
Chocky's there like, yeah, fuck these niggas.
Fuck them kids. Fuck these kids. It's very hard to say this, like on Instagram. Bro, you have a minute.
Yeah.
Tops.
I was going to say.
You just got to pack it all in.
And you got to pack it in. And that's why everything I say is very open-ended. And I will never lead to any incitement or anything because A, you get fucking nuked, but B, then you become a real target. Yeah. So I leave everything open-ended and people can come to whatever conclusion they want. But...
Just dangles the carrot there.
Yeah, here, come.
Up to you what you want to do, right?
That's why I laugh. I'm like, fuck, he's got balls, bro.
But I mean, at the end of the day, like there is a level, like... In my opinion, there are no bad children in the world. It's bad adulting that leads them to where they go. You know, so if people are coming from war-torn countries, fucking try and help them. Like, if you're not going to shut down immigration, which they probably fucking won't, put something in place that helps the kids understand that doing this shit here ain't it. But at the same time, if they do it, don't give them fucking bail 6 times in a row for violent crime. Go put them in big boys. You stay there until you go to big boys. Bad luck.
So systematically, what would you say is the number one sort of implementation that we can do
right now?
Right now.
Stop importing people. Stop.
Until we sort our shit out.
Just sort out Australia. Bro, like,
I agree too.
There was a thing in Melbourne, another one in Melbourne. Fucking Jacinta Allen, the Premier, was on TV giving an immigrant lady, God bless the lady, nothing against her, this is against the system, giving lady keys to a brand new apartment. She just immigrated here, her family was nearby, whatever. Bro, my comment section, it got 800,000 views, right? My comments were full of, we have veterans with no homes living on the streets.
Homeless.
There are fucking homeless Australians that can't afford groceries living in their cars with kids, and immigrants are getting apartments.
Bro, imagine what they would see from overseas as well. They would flock here. Let's go get a house.
Let's go. Australia.
Let's go, boys.
Yeah, you know, and bro, that's a real problem.
That's
and the
That's
system
savage,
is turning their back on Australian people, bro.
What would the process be for asylum seekers? The same thing, or they're just straight in?
No idea. I haven't looked into asylum seekers much. So.
Didn't they grant some people that came on a boat?
Probably.
And they gave them like citizenship? I think you've done a post on that.
Man, I've lost track of the amount of shit that I've covered since I last come on. But I think the first thing would be stop. Or at least, if you're not going to stop, screen them properly. Like,
put something in place to help them.
If they are actually going to give to society, like doctors, engineers, whatever the fuck they are, if they're actually legitimate and they're going to go and work in that field, do it. If they're trying to bring a whole fucking family in that are no good, no.
You know what? I'm like almost certain that if you just stop sending money to the people that are using it to kill other people overseas and keep the money in the country, immigration wouldn't be as big of a problem. Build more houses. Make more jobs.
This is the thing though, right? You look at it this way, Mo. How many more houses do you need to build when you're having 600,000 people more every year? We can't keep up.
I agree with restricting that. I'm not saying not to do that. I'm saying look how much money we're sending out to fund horrendous actions overseas, and we're sending military parts and planes parts and all these other nonsense. Keep the money in Australia, help the Australians with it.
That's what a lot of people say, even about our natural resources. Like you look at gas, you look at uranium, you look at coal.
Bro.
The Australian people really, we could be thriving off what we have here. But we aren't because, again, systematic failure. But I mean, on a base level, I think if we look at what the people can do, I think Australians need to start supporting Australians again.
100%.
Like,
Australian
look after your neighbour. Because at the end of the day, you look at Victoria, man, it's like a fucking war zone. Like, you see all the footage coming out of there and you think, fuck, is this the Australia that we grew up in? No. Fuck no. So, man, if it means neighbourhood watch and fucking 5 dads walk around the suburb one night, do it.
Fucking hell.
Bro, I feel like out in the suburban towns, Chocky, like you sort of feel that sense of like neighborhood.
100%.
But then when you come out to like these ways, like Sydney and the cities, like bro, everyone's divided.
Yeah, that's right.
Everyone for themselves.
That's right.
I didn't feel it until I went. I used to go frequent trips with my brother to Melbourne.
Yeah.
And this was probably like 10, 15 years ago, probably. Yeah, about that.
Just trying to clear your name, all right?
But bro, just seeing the sense of like different people that they had. Like, I remember I was in the club and then some guy came up to me, was like casual convert.
Yep.
But still to this day, it's like bookmarked in my mind. I'll never forget that.
People don't do it, bro.
Bro, and it's just, I turned to him after a while, I'm like, fuck, what the fuck do you want, bro? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he just wanted casual convert. He goes, mate, just relax, I want to talk to you. And the boys came in, that I was with, came in fucking, told me to calm down. He just wants to kick back. And I'm like, bro, this guy's a copper, this and that. And I'm like,
You're
bro,
so used to something being
yeah,
wrong.
bro.
Yeah, so
And I'm
used to
thinking, bro, this guy
something, bro.
wants something, he's a copper, he's gonna fucking try to do something to me.
There's the cultural divide, religious, there's fucking...
See, but I think that's a big Sydney mentality,
Yeah, yeah.
or like a main city mentality.
Yeah,
Bro.
yeah.
People think that if someone wants to talk to you, they want something out of you.
100%.
And I feel like that's so un-Australian, bro. Like I go
Yeah.
back to when I was growing up as a kid. Like I was born 96. So when I was 10 years old, man, I remember I used to hop on my bike, fuck off all
Yeah,
day.
yeah.
Not a fucking chance in hell would I let my kids do that.
100%.
Now.
Not
You're
now.
fucking dreaming, bro.
I find
no.
I find now, Chocky, bro, like the parenting back in the day was like, oh yeah, go play in the backyard or go play in the front yard. Now, with your kids, you're like, you got to know where they are at all times.
Bro, all times. If
You know
I
what I mean?
lose sight of my boys for like 2 minutes in public, even if they're at a playground, bro, like I know they're probably up the slide, there's no one up there with them. It's like, where the fuck did they go?
Yeah, yeah.
Remember back then, the internet wasn't a thing. It started coming up when Chocky was born, around the 90s.
That's when it's, I reckon I was probably the last generation
Yeah.
that had a proper Australian upbringing.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, 100%. Where you go out, ride the bike, having with mates. go to
Make
the-
jumps in the park.
Yeah.
fucking blow shit up, bro.
Hey, can you come out to play?
Yeah. You go to the front door
Ask
and
the
knock,
mum,
bro.
yeah.
Now it's like, hey man, let's go.
Hey, jump online, bro.
Yeah, let's jump online. That's right. And it's fucked. Like, man, I used to make sparkler bombs every fucking Friday night, bro.
roll with the cars.
Bro,
Duct
yeah,
tape and
just-
fucking
just-
600 sparklers, bro.
bro, like just dumb shit.
Just
And
the lack of like human interaction.
It's
Fuck everyone.
it's cooked everyone, bro.
Bro, damaging, bro.
It's bad.
Hey, Chocky, do you remember, bro, this was before, you would have seen her head floating around, Pauline Henson.
Yes,
Bro, they used to slam her.
bro. She was before her time.
Yeah, bro, and then
Way
now
before.
she's like, fuck her, everyone's talking, you know what I mean?
Everything that she was trying to warn everyone of
She's having the last laugh. I'm
is
telling you.
what's happening right
100%.
now, bro. You know, and you look at
They used to
her.
demonise her back in the day, bro.
But you know what?
Yeah,
Like,
I used to hate her, bro.
a lot of people did.
But I didn't know. Like, when you're young, you're like, bro, and then they painted her in a certain light, bro. You know what I mean?
But
They
the
were like,
mainstream,
bro,
that's how the
I'm
mainstream
Australian,
works,
this and
bro. The
that.
mainstream will paint the perfect picture to hate someone.
Yeah.
And it worked, bro, for so long. But now, as we're all growing up,
Yeah.
you look at her message and you look at what she's saying,
It's
and you're
exactly
like,
the same
hey,
as
hang
what
on a
it was
second.
back then, yeah.
She's onto something.
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
We should have listened, bro.
And
But-
bro, Chocky, I used to see her cry.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't Australia, we're giving it away, this and that. Now,
and you think, what the fuck?
You're right.
Back then, you think, what the fuck are you talking about? This is Australia.
Hard.
You know?
I love my Asian boys.
But
I
now,
love the libos. I love the
now you look at it and you're like, holy fuck. She
Yeah.
was bang on, man. Bang the fuck on.
nail on the head,
Everything
bro.
she said happened.
Bro. You know, like, hats off to her. She stayed there staunch the whole time,
Yeah.
bro.
She fought
yeah.
the whole way through.
She's still there.
Bro, everyone demonised her back in the day. Back in the 90s, they all fucking hated her.
Like, even
I hated her as well. I said, fuck the bitch. She's talking against us. Doesn't like the coconuts. Fuck her.
I think the best thing I've seen the other day, her and the other One Nation members, they all turned their back when they did the Welcome to Country. And Jacinta Price, she stood up and she said, we're sick of it. Like, you're just making a mockery of what this is about. And it's true, man. And coming from an Indigenous lady saying that, and I even done a reel on like a proper, when I say proper, like she was full blood Indigenous,
Yeah.
saying that they're sick of it.
Yeah.
Caused the stir, right?
Proper sick of it, bro.
Yeah.
And this is, man, I speak about it all the time. You've got fucking white women and white men that have never met an Indigenous in their fucking life, and they stick up for Welcome to Country. It's like, bro, you're just doing this to make yourself feel better at this point. You know nothing about their
Taking the
culture.
piss, mate.
You've never met one. You know nothing about nothing to do with them. And you're trying to say we all need to do Welcome to Country. Bro, they're getting kids to do it now, toddlers.
Before reparations.
Bro, before Chocky, man, I swear my family, you know what they used to do? Like when I hit like my aunties and uncles and that, I hear stories of them, they used to like go to New Zealand. I mean, because it was easier for them to go from the Pacific to New Zealand and then get like a passport to come to Australia. Yeah, that's what I would.
The back door.
Yeah,
That's,
so we didn't
that's
have,
the golden line.
so we didn't have to come on the boat.
There's a golden ticket.
But I feel like back then, man, it wasn't a problem, bro.
Nah.
Or was it a problem? Like, that's what I'm thinking now. Like, looking at the situation now, I'm thinking, fuck, was it a problem back then? But it just got worse.
It's just gotten worse and worse and worse and worse.
Yeah.
I feel as though the difference is islanders especially, like you look at you boys, right? A lot of islanders have come to Australia. But in what way have they tried to change Australia? They haven't.
Yeah.
They fell into line.
'Cause
they
we
lived their life. Don't get me wrong, plenty of criminals, but
yeah.
there's plenty of
All
criminals.
criminals.
I speak for all islanders, says Cash. Yous are all criminals, you hear? No, but true, like,
Yeah.
sure, a lot of crims, but
Yeah.
they didn't try and change the way of general living. Whereas now, man, you see people coming in like, bro, I was thinking about it in the car, right? I don't want my missus or my daughter, if I have one day, to not be able to wear a bikini on the beach because she feels uncomfortable because of men that have immigrated here. Bro, I'll have every single one of them out there and then, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't stand for violence, but don't come here telling my family how they're going to live.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's my issue. Like,
Yeah.
it's the biggest thing. I say this to so many people, and like I've said, man, like, countless different walks of life have spoken to me about it.
Yeah, yeah.
I think that's where your message gets like, people
Misconstrued.
get misconstrued.
Yeah.
People get really sensitive about it because it's like you're trying to point out a certain
Yeah.
thing, but you're not. You're
I'm
just
not.
saying don't wreck our way, like try to change our way of living.
Exactly.
Hey, Chocky,
simple as that.
there was a comment, bro. I fucking died.
Here we go.
It goes. It goes. I like your message. Or something along
Oh,
these lines.
bro.
I like your message, but you swear too much. or
This
some
bloke
shit.
blocked me. You commented on it as
And
well.
you commented on it as well.
Everyone
You go,
punched
shut
on.
up, dickhead, or something like that.
And some bloke goes, mate, well, you need to get tougher friends or some shit. I fucking died. I'm like,
I
bruh.
responded to him. I saw it. It was one of the first comments
Yeah.
on something, and that video went really well,
I
actually.
know which comment, but I'm trying to remember which.
Poor bloke, bro. He blocked me. Now, it now comes up in
My brother
inverted
was
commas as
roasting
null. Or he either he deleted his comment or blocked me, right? He said, I support your message, but you use too much profanity. so I
Yeah,
can't
that's
share
it. That's it.
And I said, respectfully, I go, if you think I swear too much, you're never going to stand up when the time comes.
Yeah.
Simple as that, bro.
Bro.
And then, man, like, he got obliterated.
Yeah.
Because it's true. Like,
100%.
if my swearing online affects
Yeah.
you, bro, what the fuck are you going to do when someone's trying to tell you to change your religion and change the way you dress?
They're the same cunts like they pull their cameras out when someone's getting bashed on the bus.
Right, exactly right.
Yeah,
Weak,
yeah,
weak.
but like, yeah.
Oh, fuck, big hit. You go, go and help the
bad.
cunt, you know? And it's, bro, I think we spoke about it the first time in terms of GTA and like games and how it's programming kids and that same
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
Bro.
You're so used to seeing it on a screen that when you see it in real life, first thing you do is pull your phone out and film. Instead of
It's
thinking,
in a child's head, bro, the way they process it, they're killing someone in the game. It's no different. Same release of dopamine, everything.
it's cool.
Do you really think that? Like, is that?
Yeah, bro.
I don't
it
argue.
really is
I'm
that-
not going to argue the point because I don't know any better. But I played a lot of games as a youngster and it didn't affect me.
I think it comes down to the individual as well, how they're raised, so on and so forth. There's obviously a lot of environmental factors that come into play.
Like, look at the whole gun crime now. Like, all the guys that are getting done for the knockings are little kids, bro.
Yeah,
I bet you these were little gamers and
They're young.
guys from broken
young,
houses.
yeah.
Like,
There'd be a lot of
Yeah.
trauma involved in all that.
I think the
I
trauma
spin-
has
I
to.
s- I spin out, someone gets knocked, someone gets done. It's a 20-year-old, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck me.
Yeah.
I think
Back
it
then,
has to have
it
a
was
trauma
all-
backing though. I don't think the game alone.
Yeah.
Like if you give someone that sort of game, but they're raised in a nice household,
Yeah, like
not
I
gonna
said,
happen.
environmental
it has to
factors
have a
all play a part.
trauma
Bro,
backing. I
Chocky,
think.
back like 10, 15 years ago, like knocking was a big boys game. Man.
Yeah.
Like, kids, bro.
Yeah, which is fucked.
You see those 3 guys that got done shooting their house in Maryland?
No.
Then they drove off, they all got caught. After the shooting, they were all young, bro. Why'd you shoot at the house? Fuck, get the camera out of my face. It was like a 20-year-old African kid, like. Yeah.
So I
Get the
don't
camera out of
understand.
my face, bro.
Bro, it's a funny generation too, Chocky. Yeah, like,
That's what I mean. They're desensitized to killing, murder, selling
Yeah.
drugs.
Yeah,
Like
it's
perversion.
all normal.
Even the cunts that raped that girl, the
Bro,
Bro.
the fucking young ones.
Yeah.
That was bad.
Crook as
bro.
fuck, bro. Like that's
That was bad.
up there with the Scaff again, like the Scaff brothers. That's just fucked up. And then, but the worst part, which really burnt me, is that the mum was yelling, "You can't trust these dogs," to the kids about talking to the cops.
Yeah.
Bro, your son is a piece of shit. If that was my kid, bro, if our sons did that, my missus would be flogging them
Bro,
as
if my
the
son
cops
done that,
dragged
I'll
them away.
kill, fucking
Bro.
kill him, man.
Man, like, but then you've got the mum enabling. Don't trust these dogs.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
That's the worst thing.
Shut
you
the
can
fuck
do,
up.
That's the
shirt,
enabling
fit
that.
in, fuck off, bye.
Yeah.
Go the fuck home. Like, your son fucked up. No.
Hey, Chocky, bro, growing up.
Like, you know, with rape, man, they don't make mistakes, like.
Bro.
Everything's DNA evidence, like.
That's right. You can't. Yeah. There's no blurred line there, bro. You've got DNA samples.
Look, we know you love your son. You stand by,
You done it,
to the
brother.
death.
Stand by him, but
Bonnie
don't.
and Clyde music.
Loving your son is one thing.
Yeah.
If I did something like that, my mother would kill me before the cops even got there.
100.
Or even found out about it.
Right.
You can love your child and discipline your child at the same time.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
You can't let shit like
Right,
that.
why-
Enabling is what causes this shit in the first place.
Exactly
Because no matter what happens, there's no consequences. And the kid's like, oh, no problem, I'll do whatever I want.
Oh, my son's
Some
an
cunts are
angel.
just living lawless.
Right.
Like,
Right.
There's no, like, hierarchy,
It's all right, he's a
nothing.
good boy, don't worry.
Mums with the boys.
It's wild, bro. Proper.
Dad's drinking with the mates when they come over.
Yeah,
it's like just chaos.
Yeah,
Like,
it's cooked, bro.
Bring back the
Do you
belt.
ever feel like the...
100%. 100%.
Bro,
Bro, legit, man, me and my brothers, we got belted, bro. But
you ever see a kid
Sometimes-
acting up?
Yeah, we're happy for it, but
sometimes I go up and I'm like, fuck, man, and I'm like, happy I did.
Yeah.
Bro, because it gives you some sense, bro. Like my country, I think they're still hitting in school, I think.
bro, like it's legal. It's legal.
Yeah, it's still,
So,
it's still
so you
legal. to
can't,
get-
it's not like here where the mum could take the son and be like, look what he done to my son.
Yeah.
They'll grab her and bash her and throw her in jail. Like, that's how it is. That's how it is.
And I mean, like, look, I'm not a big one for corporal punishment, right? But I think when they took the rights away from the parent, in the sense that a child can go and say, "Oh, my parents abused me because they slapped your ass,"
Yeah.
it's not abuse, bro.
Yeah.
They're trying to fucking pull you into line.
Discipline.
At the end of the day, I'd prefer, like, I would have preferred my old man to flog the fuck out of me if I'd done something wrong than end up in jail or dead.
True.
It's as simple as that.
Bro, 100%.
You know, and a lot of people don't want to come to terms with that fact. They're like, oh no, it's fucking child abuse. It's like, all right, well, you let your child do whatever the fuck he wants to do, and then when he's in jail or you're burying him because he's a fuckwit and you did nothing about it to change it, who's going to wear that?
I feel like the line between discipline and child abuse is so obvious in my head.
100%, bro.
It's so obvious. Like if you're putting them in harm with the physical abuse, then that's bad. If they're not going to be long-term harmed from it, but it's going to sting, and
Bro,
then
their bum hurts for a day.
Yeah, that's fine.
know
The
what I
line is so clearly there, but yet somehow good kids get taken out of homes, and then the kids that are being abused are still in that home.
Which is crook, yeah.
It doesn't make any
That's the
sense.
difference.
bro.
Hey, discipline is something they done. Child abuse is something that you went through that you don't want to deal with.
Exactly right.
doesn't make any fucking
100%,
sense.
bro. It's, man, the world is on such a funny trajectory. Like we're living in a time where so many people are just woke. Like they think that they know the best way to do everything, and if you're against them, they'll just throw labels at you.
Lynch mob, bro.
Yeah, it's fucked.
You reckon racism exists in Australia?
100%.
Yeah?
Actually, I'm glad you brought this up, right? I've spoken out about this a couple of times. So, I've been coined like wannabe white. I don't want any other one of colour here, even though I'm fucking dark.
I wish I was white.
I'm a bit white.
I'm a light skinned nigga. And there was a video fucking after the machete attack in Northland, Melbourne. The little African lad, he fucking went viral. He was the one with the machete like this running at someone. And I spoke out about it saying how fucked it was. And then 3 days later, there was a crew called the NSA or the NSS. They're run by a bloke called Joel Davis, right? They all stood outside Northlands, all bellied up apart from Joel, I think. They said, ban niggers, not machetes, or something like that, right? And I called them out. I said, have a go at these bananas in pajamas.
I remember this.
Right?
Yeah.
I called them out. Because in no way, shape or form will I stand for any sort of racism, because what that does is blanket everyone. Bro, that blankets us, what they say, yeah? And I called him out, and then I called him out again, because he done it again at another thing, and they were talking about no more immigration, white Australia policy, fucking hoorah, all right? And I offered him out for a debate, yeah? He's reached out for a debate, and I found out a little bit more about them. The reason why they cover their faces is because they're on ASIO's watch list. So, right? And this will be funny.
They've already lost the battle,
No,
brother.
hang on, wait.
Come to the area.
I'm about to eat some humble pie. I apologised for calling them out for covering their faces, because obviously being on ASIO's watch list is pretty fucked up.
Yeah.
It will change the way you live your life. Now, on the camera, I'm taking that apology back, because an article came out that this sick fuck said that it's all right for girls over the age of 16 to marry.
Yeah, or child abusers. Half of
So
those
they're
guys.
fucking, a lot of them would be kiddie fiddlers, bro.
Yeah,
so
100%.
there's not a fucking chance I'm sitting down with the cunt.
Yeah.
There's not a fucking chance I'm debating him. and they're all bananas in pajamas, bros.
Bro, I can tolerate a lot, bro.
Come to the area and do that nigger talk.
That's right, bro. But, you know, and the thing is, right, people call me racist, but maybe I haven't made it clear enough. If you don't like someone for the color of their skin, you are equally a fucking problem. It's as simple as that. And the problem is with racists is that they will target the innocent. And if you target the innocent, you then become the problem. You know, I don't give a fuck what anyone else is doing. Like, unless they're causing drama, leave them the fuck alone, bro. It's as simple as that. There's no racist fucking bone in my body, but in Australia, bro, there's a lot of racism.
Yeah.
There is a lot, man. I see it in my comments every day.
Yeah.
People go to war in my
Fucking
comments
up.
every
And you
day,
click on their
bro.
profile photo, you're like, yeah, 100%.
I feel like the racism works hand in hand with the religious divide.
100%, man. Like, I think
There's
the religious divide for one, but then you look at the people that don't like the indigenous, but then you look at the indigenous that don't like the people, but then you look at the indigenous that don't like the indigenous, so there's like a cultural battle there. And that's the problem, man. Like, everyone's so divided. And what I try and say, like, we'll go back to me hating First Nations, apparently. Allegedly, I hate all First Nations, bro. Fuck me. They hate each other more than they hate anyone else. And you see it night and day now because there's a group of First Nations people that want to move forward. And they want to they don't want to forget the past, but they want to say, okay, that's happened. It is what it is. We aren't changing that now. The only way forward is to just come to the conclusion that we have to move forward together. Yeah? And there was a lad that made that reel about me. I forgot fucking who he was. Your brother's someone on Instagram. He made a reel.
The Koori lad.
Yeah, and man, he actually made a really good point, right? I respected everything he said. I messaged him about it, and like, he wasn't rude. He come back and we had a really good chat about it, right? But in his reel, and I could be wrong, and if I am, I hope he says like I'm interpreting this wrong. But in his reel, he was pretty much calling for everyone to sort of come together, right? Just leave the divide behind, whatever. Bro, I watched his account over the next few days, and he put a story up being like, I'm so sick of my own type abusing me because I don't want to support the black fella. For whatever message that he spread. Or maybe he said something else after it. I don't know. But I haven't seen him come back on Instagram.
Yeah, he took all his posts.
He took all his posts down and everything. And that, to me, that's fucked, bro. Like, I don't hate First Nations in any way, shape or form. I have nothing against them, bro. Zero. Absolutely nothing. What I fucking can't stand is that, we'll call them, for the sake of argument, the white fella in government are trying to use them for the white fella's gain. And a lot of indigenous are coming out and saying that, and that's why they're turning on each other.
They've been doing that for a while, but
that's right. But I mean, like, bro, imagine if the people of Australia, let's forget the system, imagine the people of Australia all came together and they said, righto, fuck those cunts. We're actually all the same.
yeah,
Here we are. Bro, everything changes like that. And that's all I'm trying to scream.
yeah.
People are just too fucking thick in the head and too proud to see that.
You know what, Chocky? I'll put it to you this way, right? People can say what they want to say. Me and you, I consider you a good friend of mine, right? I have never ever watched one of your videos and thought to myself, this bloke is attacking me. Because when I watch something, I listen and I think critical thinking on my own part.
That's right.
I make and formulate my own decision. And I always watch your videos specifically to let you know if you fuck up. Because straight out,
This guy, Bo's going to call me out,
with
guys.
my mates,
It's coming.
with my mates, if they do something dumb or they say something stupid, I'm going to be the first person to put them on the gronk and
I
say,
respect
fucking take it off. That's wrong.
Yeah.
But you've never said anything that has incited that elicited that reaction from me, because to me, it's like, okay, that's a valid response.
Yeah.
I seen a video on your Instagram where there was a bunch of people surrounding the church.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched that video. There was nothing. I'm like, okay, yeah, sweet, agreed. I checked the comment section. Bro, these racist dog, I don't know what. I'm like, are you fucking serious? How would you like it if they surrounded our mosque while we were trying to pray?
Exactly right, bro.
How would you like it? You'd be on the fucking killing spree that day, bro.
Bro, shots in fire.
It'd be like the opposite of Cronulla rights.
Exactly.
Like, it'd be ridiculous.
That's so bad, bro. Let them pray in peace, bro.
It's like the thing that happened with that Bishop Murray.
Yeah, that was fucked, bro.
Where everyone was like trying to, like, a lot of my Muslim friends were worried. They were like, I think it's going to kick off. I'm like, no one's that dumb enough to go to a mosque and do that.
No way, bro. No way.
Point still stands. Is that you've never said anything that I've seen so far where it's like, dude, Chocky, off base, bro. You need to kick it for a bit, because you're not a bad dude. You just people just don't listen, bro. No. And that's what I know I've said it already, but I'm going to say it again because people need to fucking open their ears, bro.
Because a lot of your topics, bro, it's like straddling the fence.
Yeah, it is.
It's very sensitive. They're very sensitive topics.
I walk a fine line, but I mean, at the end of the day, someone's got to do it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, someone's got to stand up and say, right, well, this is fucked, that's fucked, that's fucked. How do we fix it?
Yeah.
You come together as one. And the interesting thing about that reel that you said, actually, bro, a lot of Australian Muslims messaged me after that, and they said, man, that's fucked. All of them should fuck off.
I see them in the
comments. A lot of the Muslims
I know, they're agreeing on your post.
Yeah, they agree.
I totally agree with
They agree, man. They agree with what I say. And that goes to show that whoever the fuck we're importing right now, they don't belong here because their own kind don't want them here. And I did a reel on it yesterday. I did a reel on it the other day.
Bro,
there was an Afghani man, right, in London. They were protesting, or in England somewhere, right?
Bro.
And he was there and he said, I'm here because I ran from the agenda home and I didn't stand up there because I couldn't. But he goes, I'll stand up here for your children, for my children, because he goes, these people that you're bringing in are barbarians. He goes,
extremists.
He said they'll say, good thanks, man, good thanks, sir, thank you, ma'am, so on and so forth. He says, as soon as they've got power, they'll turn around. And you know what fucking pisses me off, actually? This is going to be controversial as fuck. All these fucks, actually, I'll take it back, not all. I'll say 60% of these dumb fucks.
All of them
that are marching for Palestine and whatever, right? Let's say, this has got nothing to do with the Gaza situation. This has to do with extreme Islam, let's say. All these people that are marching, which then show maybe support, because some people are going to skew it, they'd be the first ones to be targeted if this regime came into Australia. Bro, you have queers for Palestine? Go be a queer and live in Palestine. You're not going to survive, bro.
They kill them there.
That's factual.
But
I don't understand your point, sorry.
So I'm saying that the people in the Western world that are standing up for this, like queers for Palestine, do they not understand that doesn't make sense, bro? Go live in Palestine as a queer. You die.
No way.
Iran, for example, again, from the podcast I was listening to on my way in this morning, bro, you get 10 years if you are a gay man doing the fucking. If you are the gay man getting fucked, you die. So why the fuck, like these people don't understand the levels of things that they're getting involved in, that they don't lights on, no one's home, bro. I understand the humanitarian thing. I get that.
Yeah.
I understand
My only
that.
point there,
but they're fucking skewing it, bro, very bad. And it's
like they're playing both sides of the fence.
Yeah, but them protesting, in my opinion, them protesting is not them saying they want to go live there or that their way of life is right. They're just saying they don't want to see these horrendous acts happen.
But man, I saw one from fucking England, man. There were literally drag queens, like dressed in latex with Palestinian flags. Is that not crook? That's not humanitarian anymore, bro. That is allowing your fucked up agenda to support something else.
Or for the
That's just the LGBT trying to infiltrate the fucking...
That's just them trying to infiltrate something. But the world is saying, yeah, go, you're doing the right thing. It's like, no, cunt, you're dressed like a fucking seedy cunt. Get off the street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And this
they want their clout from supporting Palestine.
Really, they're both
two
different organisations, right?
Exactly.
LGBT...
Exactly right, bro. And that's what I'm saying. Like, they don't maybe they understand that they would be targets, but they're trying to use it to get more clout.
I was about to say, the clout from supporting it.
Yeah. At the same time, there's probably a lot of them that would have no idea because they are very narrow-minded individuals, some of them. They're born and raised in a Western world where they don't know the real hardships, man. You know, like the real hardships.
The hardships that their parents were running from.
That's
it.
You know, it's a fucking very interesting time.
That is interesting to me.
Bro.
I don't see that whole... I don't see any way of life as being wrong. If it's not for me, it's not for me.
Yes.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Away from me, but do it in your own time.
Don't shove it down my throat.
That's how everyone should be.
Yeah.
That's
Do
right.
whatever you want. What's wrong with you doing that? What does it affect me?
Yeah.
It doesn't take food off my plate, money out of my pocket, or health away
If
from
it doesn't affect me or my kids,
do whatever you want,
you
bro.
do what you want.
Hard.
Peacefully. No worries, you know? No drama.
Bro, you know what's funny? And this is going to get all of us cancelled, so be ready. But
here we go.
The actual gays, the OG gays, don't even like this whole agenda. You know that, yeah?
Yeah, it was bang on. There's
there's nothing wrong with saying that.
That's not even cancelled, bro. There's a massive page, Gays Against Groomers, bro. One of actually 3 people from Gays Against Groomers that actually work for that page have reached out to me saying, we agree with everything you say. We stand behind you because they hate what's going on.
It's wrong, cuz.
The main line, like how they're trying to bring it so mainstream and how there are well, they call themselves MAPs, minor attracted people, so they're pedophiles in other words.
And a lot of these,
Scared now, these little organisations.
They have their own words for it. Minor attracted person, bro. In other words, you're a fucking rock spider. You deserve to be fucking...
hiding behind the...
Bro, I got
They're
goosebumps when you
hiding,
said
they're
that.
hiding,
They're hiding behind...
they're hiding behind the flag.
Bro, they're hiding behind the umbrella of same-sex marriage.
Exactly
and
right.
they're getting access to children.
Exactly right. Exactly fucking
That's
right. And these people have reached out to me and they say everything you're saying is right. Bro, did you know in New South Wales now, to change your birth certificate, it takes fuck all. If I wanted to go and say I was a female at birth, I could probably do it within a week, apparently.
Seriously?
That
It
is.
costs a couple hundred, I think.
Yeah.
But change your name, different story.
Wait, so you can change your gender now in
You can
Australia, no
change
problem.
your gender
On your birth
on
certificate.
your birth certificate. On your driver's license.
That's wrong,
Every
cuz.
legal
Fuck,
fucking...
I'm changing mine to chocolate on Monday. Then.
And you know, bro, it gets even worse. Like there's a lady I speak to, God bless her, she works in
crazy,
emergency up in Queensland in the hospital. The toilets now,
Yeah.
non-binary.
No, card.
In emergency.
Bro, Lily Tino, have you seen all that?
No.
This fucking muppet from the US, bloke, full bloke, hasn't had
Full
any...
bloke.
Full bloke, cuz.
Yeah.
Take the makeup off and the wig and you're a bloke.
Yeah.
He hasn't had any effort into actually transitioning. He's just a fucking bum, yeah? And he's going into women's bathrooms while recording himself on live stream. Cuz there's little girls in there, bro. You're a full-grown man. Get the fuck out of there,
What a
bro.
time to be alive,
What
brother.
a scumbag, bro.
I say it all the time, bro. What a time to be alive.
Cuz
Oh,
like,
fucking
allegedly, if me and the boys allegedly seen him, we would fucking stomp
Bro,
him. straight out,
I actually
allegedly.
saw a really good comment about something like that. Someone said that if a bloke, we'll say a bloke like that, walked into a female and their daughter or wife was in there, they're like, I'm going to identify as a tooth fairy and I'm going to go find him. Because it's true, bro. That's,
Since they've blurred the lines of gender, lad, everyone's in mass confusion, bro.
Yeah,
Bro, badly. Have you seen that guy? I don't know if you've seen it. The guy that rocks up and he's like a Pokemon. I think he was like a Blastoise. You know that little. that, and he went to one of those. Went to one of those rallies, and they're like, "What are you doing?" And he goes like, "Oh, I identify as a fucking Pokemon." And they're like, "You can't do that." And he goes, "Oh." And he goes, "Joke's on you, fuck."
They're judging me.
Died, bro.
Hey, Chocky, but you really can identify as whatever you want, right?
Anything you want.
anything you want.
Whatever your heart desires.
And coming back to changing the license and all that here, you don't need to have any medical intervention to do that. That's how fuck. You don't need to start any hormone therapy, nothing, bro. You could be a flat out bloke. You could go. Big fucking Tongan man.
Does
go.
it change your credit score if you go female?
I'm going tomorrow. We're getting a loan, bro.
Massive tax debt, bro. The shops put me in debt. Like,
Not anymore.
If we lose any of these challenge videos, that's the forfeit. You got to change your gender.
That's the fourth.
I'm doing
forfeit
take the
from
piss.
now
Like,
on.
because at this point, we're in a fucking circus. Like,
Yeah, well, you can't change back. And it's, yeah, bro. It is a circus. It's a full
John Lavula identifies as chocolate cake.
Chocolate thunder.
I'll be a
female
attack
chocolate
helicopter.
thunder.
Hey, Chocky, I've got a question for you. Like.
Yep.
So should gay couples have the same adoption rights as straight couples?
No.
Huh?
No.
Why?
Bro,
I'm with you on this
Where
one,
did
brother.
I
I know
see
where
this
you-
story, bro? There was a fucking... It could have been America. Two gays,
Yeah, it was America. It was America.
convicted child rapists were able to adopt a baby boy.
And they were continually raping him
Wait up, hold
throughout his
on.
childhood, yeah.
Hold on. They were
already
convicted before the
convicted.
adoption,
Correct.
and it was known to the adoption
sick,
agency.
bro.
And they still got him. Bro, I saved the video on my
Fucking
Instagram. And it gives me shivers, right? So there's one on one side of the screen. One side of the screen, you've got his mugshot and the charges under his name. The other side of the screen, you got him and his partner kissing this baby boy on the cheeks every time it's like a birthday or something. And it got, like, I had shivers, bro. I wanted to fucking
Bro,
spit.
if you see it's the same story.
I think so, yeah.
Where they were abusing him, they were sexually abusing him. They had him. They had photos and videos, and they had a little sex ring.
Crook
and
shit,
they were
bro.
sending photos. They were renting the baby out.
I don't... look,
What the fuck?
this is... obviously, look,
What
we
the
are,
fuck?
in a big way, we are blanketing something.
We are.
I'm not saying that all gay couples are like that in any way, shape,
was
or
about
form,
to pull
right?
out,
Because
yeah.
that's a big blanket statement we're making.
Yeah.
But I feel as though it could heavily impact the child in the way that they grow up. Because how do you go to school and not get bullied? And then what does that end up? What does that translate to for a child?
Mental health issues, brother.
I'm on the fence a little bit, just a little bit,
No,
only
that's
because
all for
there
it.
are some gays that I've met that I actually don't want to hit, And
Oh, yeah?
those ones,
Yeah? Here? From the back or?
Mr. Anal, here he is. The bareback.
retiring, guys. This is going to be the last episode of the
Oh boy, Momo's done.
Like, I don't want to
dripping
punch.
down your back.
Take it and go.
That what we saying, man?
He's done. He's.
Are you children finished?
I feel like that if they're good people and they want to adopt, it saves them a lot of money on surrogacy. And there's a kid sitting in a fucking.
You mean same-sex
orphanage.
couple?
Yeah. The kid's sitting in an orphanage, bro. And if there's two people that want to give this kid a loving home and they're actually not bad people, yeah, I don't see an issue with that.
But I don't reckon you should if you forfeited, like if you forfeited your right as a fucking heterosexual male. I don't think.
Yeah, you can go impregnate a woman and then raise the kid. All right, no problem. But like my point is, these kids are sitting in an orphanage in a horrendous, you know, not an orphanage.
You do have a good point. You have
These
a good
kids
point.
need to come off the street, bro. They're fucking
understand-
struggling
I
worse there
I
than they
understand
would
what
be.
he's saying.
Yeah,
but
Obviously, I'm not saying give it to the predators, cuz
Of course, no,
opposite of what I'm saying.
100%.
But how are you to tell that? Like you can't even trust him. To
Regular check-ins.
But then
You can't
at the same time, how can you tell that a heterosexual couple aren't predators?
That's my whole point. You're gonna take
this-
just the gays? No.
This is that you're right. You are right. I think, look, if we look at it on a mental health perspective of the child, that's where you could run into issues, irrespective of
100%.
predators or not, because predators are everywhere. Like, look at the news now, bro. There's fucking teachers, politicians, police.
It's fucking
They're
everywhere.
everywhere, bro.
would you say two males having sex is perversion?
Would you say a male and a female having sex is perversion? If are we talking about with children?
No.
Like children knowing about it, I mean. Do you know what I'm saying? Like if you say like, because obviously, to create kids, you got to have sex, right?
Yeah.
Let's say your child walks in on you and your partner having sex. Is that perversion?
Yeah.
I see what you're getting at.
Yeah.
I reckon there's a higher chance that if it's the same sex, like if it's same sex parenting, I reckon there's more of a chance that
There could be.
I reckon there's even higher chance that if they stay in that fucking system that they're in, it's even worse though.
No, because when you think about it, like the males can't even stick loyal to their fucking gender.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like how the fuck is he gonna? You know what I mean?
Bro, I understand.
I was my brother.
Yeah.
Like,
I understand.
agree.
I think,
Bro.
bro, it's interesting. Like I've never actually gone to think about it on a level past just surface.
Yeah.
Crimes that have been committed.
Yeah, that's right. Like I obviously look at the worst of the worst, and straight away I form opinions off that, off the bat, right? But I think, man, I'm pretty sure I actually did a reel that Italy banned same-sex couples to have children, like adopt and all that, right?
Yeah.
And I
was
actually
it
went through the comments. I think both.
Yeah.
I went through the comments, and there were a lot of gays that were like, "We've raised children." And you go on their pages, and they are normal-looking people, and they're probably lovely individuals, and they probably raise great kids. Now, I think it comes down to, again, environmental factor of where you live, how accepting families or family members are,
Yeah.
how accepting the friends of the children are, and how accepting the friends of the children's parents are. Because if let's say you're out somewhere like, let's say Western Sydney.
Yeah.
You're going to get shit.
You're gonna get bashed
Every day,
guys.
You're gonna
get shit bagged, like.
Let's go, you're in the eastern suburbs of Sydney, real posh, high end, nose up, or Palm Beach, right? Chances are no one's going to say fuck all.
No one's gonna take a whiff of that.
You know, like maybe one kid will bully you.
There'll be rumours in that. There'll be gossip,
rumours,
but no one's going to knock
there'll be
your teeth
gossip,
out. Yeah.
but like if they're lovely parents and the kids go around and it's fine. You know,
Why couldn't we just keep the things the way they are?
why can't we just go back to how they used to be?
Like, why you got to chop and change shit?
My whole point is that regardless, giving a child to someone is a major thing and it requires a major process. You need to have consistent checkups for at least first 5 years.
Mate, I reckon
Right?
across the board, I think it's not just gays.
Until they're 18. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Irrelevant of anything.
Yeah.
It's a big deal to give someone a child.
100%.
All right. So there should be consistent checkups, weekly checkups every single week for at least 5 years, where you can go, because no one's going to keep the jig up for 5 years, guys. Like straight out, no matter what, it's
They
not
get
worth
sprung
it.
somewhere,
Right.
yeah.
So take the child away, sit with them alone. Hey, look, there's no problem. Tell me whatever.
Sus behaviour.
Every week, bro. It doesn't cost much, right, to do something like that.
Yeah.
There has to be some sort of checkup regardless.
And
So-
in turn, that person would almost become like an uncle or an auntie to that child.
Exactly.
Anyway. So there'd be a level of trust, even if something was going on
Yeah.
and the parents were telling him to hide it. at some point they would open up and be like, oh, this
100%.
person's been here for 5 years. you
And
know?
there's consistent background checks. It's not a small process, bro. You're taking a child.
Yeah.
But I still think that it's way better than having them in the system because that system's fucking broken, bro.
Yeah.
Like these kids are... What's
That's
the percentage of
interesting,
crime?
It's very interesting. You've skewed my thought here.
Because what's the percentage of children that turn to criminals from that foster system?
High.
Exactly.
Bro, it's very high, bro.
Yeah, why is that?
But
'Cause the system's rubbish.
I swear we spoke about this
It's
the
a
first
broken
episode I
system,
was
man.
on. I swear you said that children raised by single mother homes are
Yeah.
more likely to be criminals.
True.
Yeah, more likely to go to jail.
Known fact.
They can't navigate.
So what if there are two mums?
Same shit.
I'm not even trying to be a smart ass. Like, I'm actually curious. It's because there's no masculine energy.
The joke that ran through my head anyway.
There's no masculine energy in that house.
Yeah.
But then you look at two dads, but it's warped masculine energy. And this is not to say that women can't be masculine, because this is the problem with society right now. Too many women are in their masculine. Too many men are weak as fuck feminine energies.
Women can't. Like women, they're not capable of like raising men, man.
Yeah.
Like men.
Yeah, you just can't do it, bro. You can't.
I think it's interesting, man, because I know single mothers that have raised men, but they weren't alone. There was a father figure that stepped in.
Yeah,
whether
you
it
got
be
uncles.
an uncle, grandfather, but I mean, I can't comment because I've never seen anyone that has no male input as well, you know?
Yeah.
My mum's a single mother, but I had an uncle
Yeah.
that if I ever done some shit like that,
He was the one that got the phone call.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd get belted, bro.
That's
straight
like a
up.
father figure.
That's a father figure, yeah, of
exactly
course.
right. Yeah. So it's
And-
very,
there
that's
has to
another
be a male figure.
curveball of the whole thing, bro.
If anyone has a legit story about a single mother with no father figure, I want to see the kids. I want to see how they turned out.
Yeah, that's-
that'd be interesting.
100%.
Not
And then
trying
show me two mums with a healthy son that is
Interesting.
masculine.
But
Bro, all the crims I'm in jail, single parent household. Like,
yeah.
all raised by the mum.
My question still stands
They
though,
all have
right?
one thing in common, they just rather die for their mums. Father was never present, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
My question still stands though. Is it better to have the child raised in a two mother or two father household or the foster system?
Stay in the foster home.
Hey, straight out, look,
Like, fuck. Like,
you got two people that love you at home and you're getting bashed, or you're in a system where no one loves you and you're still getting bashed. Like,
But
pick
you
one,
wouldn't
bro.
want to gamble that, bro. It's a child
bro,
at the end of the day.
I know how.
But there's two guys in America that were having like fucking.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm
Yeah,
saying
see,
you need to do the proper
you know
checkups.
do you know
though.
what the problem is? That is not the only case I've heard like that. So that's really skewed my opinion, personally.
I've never
Which
heard
is
a case
which is
like
very.
that.
It's look. I'll even admit that's probably quite small-minded of me because I've seen so much of
Bad.
same-sex couples abusing children.
That's all I've seen, bro.
Like unfortunately, it's all we see because. but you know why? It's because you don't see the happy.
I was about to say negative headlines always hit, bro.
Of course, 100%. So why would we? And like, I'll admit that's probably quite small-minded to me. I haven't done any fucking research into it. No due diligence. Like, what are the rates of success of the children? Blah 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 blah.
Yeah,
But just off emotional response, I'm not a big fan.
fair. No,
just my
I
position,
understand your position. I also respect the position because you're protecting the children, right?
100%.
I've
That's
always
first
been
and foremost every day.
It's a
that
bit of
has
a
to be
tricky
rule
one,
number
eh?
one.
Bro, that's a proper tricky one,
a
bro.
fucking-
You've thrown a big curveball, you fucking motherfucker.
Bro,
PR training went out the window. Straight up was like, fuck no. And then I'm like, fuck, hang on, let's just
wait, hold on. Pull the handbrake up.
But they're the male discussions, bro.
Yeah,
hard,
100%, bro.
yeah.
No, 100%. I mean, it's a good question, bro.
Yeah.
it's
What's
a
your-
very good question.
With that being said, what's your stance on abortion, like?
Oof.
I think women should be given the opportunity if they're young, if they were raped. But the new one that's come out about the late-term abortion, bro, bin that.
What do you mean late term?
Have you not heard about this?
Nah.
Late-term abortion's wrong, full
wow,
stop.
bro. There's late-term abortion that's been introduced in Australia, I
The
think.
babies from late. it
Like,
sounds like
I'm talking like they're proper pregnant. It gets born stillborn. So
Nah.
they inject the baby. I watched something on this the other day, bro. This gave me shivers as well. They inject the baby and it's born stillborn. So they'll inject the baby dies, induce labour, they then give birth to a stillborn baby.
that's crazy.
Now, what's even more fucked, someone sent me this and it was fucking gross. So in Australia, or New South Wales at least, if you give birth to a stillborn, you're given some sort of compensation because it's mentally fucked.
I know where this is
fucking,
going.
Pretty much they've said,
How much?
this is how...
Nah, I'm just,
Keep talking.
It's a 4.5.
no,
4.5 grand.
bro, fucking shut up.
You're fucked. Yous are fucked. You fucking big
Straight to
babies.
jail. Straight to jail. Leave it in that jail. 40, 50 G's.
So,
but like,
no. 4,500, nigga. Not fucking 50 grand.
Nah, it's
But
bad,
the problem is, right, the problem is that it doesn't stipulate that if they've chosen late-term abortion, that they don't get it. Because if they still do said procedure
yeah.
to abort the baby, you still give birth to a stillborn. So there's now a grey area that people can abort the baby late term
Makes them
and
gosh.
get the money.
That's
fucked up.
disgusting. That's disgraceful.
Proper fucked up, bro. There's a lot. Like I've been meaning to do a reel on it, man. A bloke that fucking I talked to a fair bit sent it to me, and he goes, "What the fuck is this, bro?" And I saw it. I
That's
couldn't
another
believe it.
50,000 followers there.
Because now you think about it, right? They're gonna be, or there will be, probably addicts, junkies.
Yeah.
What, 4.5 grand?
100%.
They
Four
still-
stillborns coming up.
Now I'm going to look at the junkies different now. When I'm looking at them, I'm like, fuck, you're stillborn in cunt.
We should
Straight
have
out.
really, really, really late-term abortions for the people that try to do that shit.
It's fucked up, bro.
So going back to your answer, what's your stance on that?
I think in some instances, 100%.
Yeah.
It should be allowed.
In cases of rape.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
And if they're young, like, man, a child could really ruin someone's life.
Yeah.
And not only that, you could really ruin a child's life. So yes, 100% you are taking a life by aborting, but man, if it's an embryo, for instance, like it's not even a body yet,
Yeah.
and it's going to save the child's life and it's going to save your life.
Yeah. Good answer. Bro.
You know
Your
what I mean?
opinion.
Yeah.
PR training's back, bro.
Fuck, I don't agree with it, but at the end of the day, it's between her and God.
Oh, that's right.
That
Man,
was-
look, the way that I see it, right, like let's look at someone, there was actually a case out of Queensland, bro. He was an Islander fella. Fucking, the photo they got of him with two cops either side, he was fucking smiling. He raped a 16-year-old. She was pregnant. She's just given birth to the baby, and then he was found.
The recent one?
Yeah,
He
recent.
came from Brisbane to
And
Sydney.
he was extradited.
Islander lad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sick fuck, bro.
Yeah.
She
bad.
should have been allowed to abort that.
They caught him in Mount Druitt, eh?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. And I think, obviously, she didn't want to. She probably would have had the option. But you have to think to yourself, bro, I mean, I've got kids, you got kids.
yeah.
Bro, imagine knowing what that child's from.
Permanent
Yeah.
reminder.
You're,
constant reminder,
you're
yeah.
never getting
Yeah.
rid of that trauma, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
How?
Yeah, yeah.
That turns
Hard.
into resentment to the child. You might heal yourself, but everything that you know about that man that took that innocence from you
Yeah.
is your
100%.
child. And that's fucked.
I've
That's
got a-
heavy, bro.
It's happened a lot in my
Massive,
community.
bro.
My community, it happens a lot.
I have an add-on question now.
Yeah, go.
This is on top of his question. What is your opinion on the woman being able to abort when the father wants to raise the child and doesn't want to abort it?
Oh.
This is so tricky because the woman has a right to do with what she wants with her body. If she doesn't want to carry it to term, she shouldn't have to. But the man also has a right to the child. There is no legitimate answer to this without.
Fuck
That's a fucking,
That's a deep
bro,
one, that one.
That's a hard question. Like, I mean, look, if the mum doesn't want to do it, it depends on why the mum doesn't want to do it. I think if it's as basic as, I want to keep my body,
That's fucking so shallow.
that's shallow. For
If,
sure.
if the sex was consensual, I reckon the decision should be.
It should be 50-50
50-50.
to
That
some
was my
extent,
point,
right?
yeah.
But it depends, bro. There's so many factors that would have to be thrown in the mix to make me decide flat out. I think, look, if the mum didn't want it and she was happy to carry it full term and give it to the dad, bro, hats off to the mother and the father, because that's
That's the ideal. I'm talking.
although she may not be a mum,
Yeah,
she
a good person.
birthed the baby.
Yeah.
She was a good person enough to say, righto, you want the child, you're going to give the child the best opportunity. I'm not ready for it.
Bro, who wouldn't want to raise a kid, bro?
Me, that's what I'm saying, bro.
No,
but like,
there
imagine
are
you're in
many
the
people that
situation.
don't.
3, 4 babies, leave them with me, baby.
Can't run from that shit, bro.
Bro, people run. People run.
But
Men and women run.
Imagine you're in the scenario.
I don't know why, bro. Fuck, that'd be a blessing.
It's a blessing. It is a blessing, bro. It's the best thing that ever happens to me.
I want to hang with anyone, just my kids.
Bro, it's the best. They're fucking, they do your head in, but it's the best, bro.
It's the best doing your head in.
Little versions of you, eh?
Literally, right.
Your traits all in them,
Just
eh?
little dickheads, bro.
Hardest
It's the
job, but
best.
it's the best job.
Now, let's make it.
Bro, my 8-year-old fucking, he was writing little cards to us the other day, bro, because like he's been a bit behind with his reading and his writing, and like he's getting better now. And he said, he wrote me a little note. He said, my dad's big Chocky. And as he says, if you don't like it, fuck off. My man.
He's after me.
Shout out to Chocky's son.
That's right.
what a
That's
legend.
sick, you know? Like, yeah, sure, people are going to say, oh, why is your son swearing? Fuck off.
Bro, that's that whole woke culture.
Yeah, that's right. Go fuck
That's
yourself.
child abuse, borderline child abuse.
You know, and like, what, bro? Kids swear. Kids watch TV. Kids watch everything. Like, this has become a normalised thing. Like, but man, to see that, like, and he says to me all the time, he's like, Dad, remember when you used to work really late, get up really early in construction? And he's like, now you come home, or you're home all the time. You pick me up, you drop me off.
That's the best, bro.
Bro,
What a vibe.
kids are the best. Man. Like, for people to turn their back on children.
I don't know how they do that shit, bro.
Yeah, I mean, look, I look at my biological mum, she did the right thing for me. Different story. But, bro, a world like Australia, a country like Australia, where they throw money at you to do it,
Yeah.
fuck.
Hey, Chocky, just to add on to the another curveball for you.
Here we go.
If
Bro, you
want
know
to-
all the complicated shit that people don't want to talk about, I'm asking, man.
I want to get your take on it. Back to the abortion thing. If a woman can choose to abort, can the man choose to pay child support or not?
Nah, if it's back to the consensual.
It's back to consensual, bro. He should be paying.
Regardless, eh?
Bro, he did the deed, bro.
Yeah.
He finished the job in there. You know what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
If you finish balls deep, bro,
Yeah.
Pull out game weak, like.
unless her legs are wrapped behind you and you're fighting to get off, bro, like,
Yeah.
nah, man, you got to fucking help.
Yeah, but there's no way to prove that scenario. What if that did happen?
Yeah, hard.
It wouldn't happen because,
wouldn't
like, you
happen.
can overpower a female pretty easily.
You can get off if you need to,
Yeah,
bro.
like,
Let's be
come on,
real.
bro. She was
too strong.
Oh yeah, all right, bro.
His legs were too strong.
I mean, but then let's look at people. Let's look at people like Drake, bro. Apparently, there's a story about Drake
The hot sauce.
or someone else, man. They fucking was it who said?
Yeah, hot sauce.
Yeah, like
He
in the
pours hot
condom,
sauce in his condom so that.
so that they don't. Yeah,
And he got sued.
So it kills it.
yeah.
Yeah, but he got sued because of.
Now imagine being so thirsty for
burned.
child support, bro. You're about to use a used condom and fucking jam that back up. You yuck.
Yeah,
Like you're gonna spend all this money over the period of a year trying to finesse this girl for that 2 minutes you come. And you're gonna pull it out? Come on, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's I reckon, man. If
Oh
you
I pulled out because I respect you.
if you've done the deed, bro, you're paying child support.
Yeah.
I reckon any parent that doesn't and has left the child, you're a piece of shit.
If the kid's yours, you have a moral obligation to
help.
make sure the child's
100%.
all right.
To help.
Child support isn't a bad thing, bro. You should be spending that money on the child regardless.
Yeah. In saying this,
Without legal
child support should be better monitored to make sure the money goes to the child. Because there are many stories that money gets taken before someone even sees it hit their account, it gets taken. And they know for a fact it's not going to the child because the mum's out gallivanting, partying, buying fucking nice things. That's crook as.
should be like, it's not food stamps, but similar.
Almost.
Some sort of transaction.
Bro,
where
you
it
know
has
for
to
a
go to
fact
the
that
child.
money's going to school fees straight from your account instead of to the mum's account.
Right.
You know, it's going straight to uniforms, clothes, sports, whatever.
Like there's a lot of unfit parents out there in today's society.
100%, bro.
Kids having kids, bro. I'm telling
What
you.
about-
You can see it from just what you see on the news with these kids with wild cunts just running around stabbing each other.
And it's because of the parents. Like I said before, in my opinion, there's no such thing as bad children.
Kids don't wake up like that.
Yeah.
On the child support note,
Environment.
though, here's an interesting fact. I don't know if you know this, but the actual child support agency is a private company,
Oh yeah?
right? I found this out recently, like in the last couple of years.
Yeah.
The child support system is a private company. I don't know what the situation was, and I haven't read into it much, but all I know is there was child support sent and it got garnished based off of something else before it hit my mum's account.
Yeah, right.
Why it got garnished, I'm not sure. Who took the money, I'm not sure. I didn't ask questions.
Yeah.
Why is the system of child support a private company?
It's just like a lot of things in Australia, isn't
But
it?
there's
Why?
a lot of private companies
They
in the
farm
government.
everything. Bro,
What the fuck, bro?
Our energy's a private company.
Yeah.
All
What
our
the
energy.
fuck, bro?
It's insane. And it makes you wonder, why are they doing that? Like, all these people have abilities to take money out of accounts and do this and that, but it's all private. So what happens when private systems lose their control?
There you go.
If someone walks in and says, oh, I'm just going to fuck around with your computer,
100%.
you know what I mean?
No one should be able to put their hand in my account except me. or the person putting the money
I
there.
agree. Not even the banks.
No.
And that's another problem, bro. In this day and age, you try to go to a bank and pull 10 grand out, they ask
Good luck.
why.
Yeah, they ask you why. You owe
Fuck
money.
you mean
Because
why,
I
bitch?
fucking can,
Hard.
motherfucker. That's
Do
my
something
money.
about it, cuz.
I want to go party, brother.
Exactly $12.50 on the dot. Why do you want $12.50 for? I want an 8-ball, you dog. but that's the way it is. They're
control.
asking you
Well, they ask. Bro, I play.
fractional reserve banking. Eh?
I play around with crypto here and there, right? Yeah. And this was a while ago now, bro. I moved, so I've got 2 different wallets on 2 different exchanges, whatever. I moved like $1,000 worth of crypto from one to the other at 10:30 p.m.
ATO calls up.
I got a phone call, no, from the crypto company on a blocked
yeah.
number. They said, "Why are you sending money to this other address?" I said, "Who's asking?" Then she explained who she was, and she goes, "Oh, there's just been a lot of fraud, a lot of scamming. Want to make sure you know where you're sending it." I said, "It's none of your business." I said, "I sent my money to where I want to send it to." I said, "I appreciate the call in case it was a scam," but she goes, "Oh, but it's just at an odd hour, 10:30 p.m., bro. What the fuck?
Who gives a fuck?
You just called me. Like, that's inappropriate to call me at 10:30 when I'm moving my money. You know, and it's same with banks. Like we said, you go try to pull out money, they say, why?
It's too many questions, bro.
Fuck off.
You're making your money anyway, bank. Kick it. It's all right.
They
don't make their money from cash. That's the problem with
That's
that.
exactly right, bro.
Chocky, what's your views on the immigration laws in this country?
You're fucked.
Yeah? In what way?
We're letting too many people in.
Yeah?
Way too many. You need to cut it down, bro. Like, I looked at, funny, we'll go back to Pauline Hanson. So I looked at One Nation's policies at the moment. They want to cut it right down until Australia's unemployment rate drops. So until Australians go back to work. Because I feel as though there is a large portion of Australians that they feel like they're too good for a lot of the jobs, or they feel like the jobs don't pay enough. So we get immigrants that come and the Australians go, "Oh, well, all the immigrants are stealing our fucking jobs." No, can't. You're too lazy. Right? So in that sense, One Nation has a good policy. They want to cut immigration down until Australians start going back to work. They also want to make sure that people that immigrate here are actually skilled. They're not fucking bums. They're not stateless. They are skilled. So realistically, the immigration policies need a fucking overhaul. Because right now, it's just a landslide of people coming in. And like I said to Timmy just before, bro, 5 to 6 years, they're going to be a majority.
Yeah.
They're going to say what happens here. They're going to vote. They're going to make all the change. It's fucked.
What do you do then? Bug.
Bend over, just, yeah.
Nah, you do what New Zealand does and what all the other countries are doing, bro. They're fucking protesting. Do it.
What about the deportation law?
I think a lot more needs to be done, bro. I feel as though, I'll give you an example. Here's one. Bloke was done fiddling, he was done for fiddling kids.
Yeah.
Because the case took too long.
Statute of limitations.
Nah, because the case took too long.
You know, with rape, there's never a statute of limitations, eh?
I don't believe so, no.
I think it's,
We'd have to fact check it. I'd have to look into that one. But
this someone was saying like 20 years or some shit. It might be different in America.
It might be, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, so he was fiddling with kids, and somehow our system managed to fuck up so badly that his visa expired, he could leave, right? But then let's look at the other side of the coin. There was a fucking bloke that's been done recently in Queensland or Melbourne, immigrant, still on a visa, raped someone. His lawyer said, let's give him a lesser punishment so he doesn't get deported. The judge concurred. So they kept him here knowing that they could have sent him, but they didn't. So I think our problem comes from the top down, but I think deportation needs to start being a fucking thing. Start flicking them back home. If they're not stateless and they're repeat offenders or they're committing heinous crime, send them the fuck home.
Heinous crime should be.
But I thought it was like when you commit an indictable offence and it holds a jail sentence of up to 12 to 16 months, they deport them straight back to the country.
But they're not.
Whether they've been born there or not.
They're giving them less. They're making sure it's less. That's why, like, how often do you hear about deportation now?
Yeah.
Yet how many immigrants are offending?
Trump dropped a fucking crazy
I know
edit
a lot
on
of
his
people that
deportation.
got deported to New Zealand.
Well, see, this
Like
is
they were born there, then came here, they have no family ties there or nothing.
interesting.
call them
What's
501s.
what's a 501s, yeah?
Yeah.
Bro, this is something I don't understand. I've had a lot of islanders reach out and say, I've had cousins caught up in the 501s, they get sent home for fuck all as well. One lad reached out to me and said his fucking cousin got into an argument with the cashier behind a fuel station. He threw a fucking chocolate milk at him.
Yeah.
The lad got deported. Yeah, he might have had a rap sheet before, right? But he still got deported. We've got people in Melbourne that are doing violent crime or they're raping and they're not getting deported.
How is that even fair?
That's what I don't understand. It's like they've come down harder on people that are probably...
Decent people that had a bad day.
That for one.
You reckon the state plays a
part?
Yeah, plays a part in it?
Yeah, it could do. I mean, look, you look at Islander numbers. Most of you are Christian.
Yeah.
You're strong, valued and moral, family people most of the time, yeah? Then you look at the other people that are coming and offending. A lot of them don't give a fuck about Australia. They don't give a fuck about the morals. They don't give a fuck about Australian culture.
Yeah.
There's no peaceful culture, you know? They want the world for them.
Yeah.
You look at the overall agenda like we spoke about before in terms of digital ID.
Yeah.
Who do you want to keep to create more pandemonium and chaos?
Yeah,
You keep the shit cunts.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day,
Anyone
people...
that would
They can push more.
any form of resistance, they would just get rid of it. Eh?
That's right. And that's, bro, Islanders fucking stand up all the time. They don't stand for dumb shit, you know?
I got a question. It might be off topic, but it's still interesting to ask your opinion on it. What's your opinion on the lawyers if they know the bloke's guilty and they know he's done something wrong, and they get him off that charge for a violent crime? Okay, money or selling or doing this or whatever, fuck all that. I'm talking about violent crime, rape, murder, like child predator, that sort of stuff. Do you think that if there's 100% certainty that they're guilty and they can get them off, should that be a law that they can't? Is that a law that they can't? I'm just not aware of it.
It's a profession at the end of the day.
It's a profession, bro.
It's a job.
I think it comes down to there should be moral standards, though. Obviously, there's always going to be a lawyer, barrister, QC, or King's Counsel now that would happily warp their morals for money. 100%. But I believe that there would be a lot of lawyers that if they went to defend someone and they were flat out guilty and they're never going to win, they might walk away from it.
But your morals and what you can prove are two different things.
Well, that's true too. And that's a very, very good question. Like,
if there is blatant evidence that the defense has.
No, because a lot of lawyers don't look at that as a personal thing. It's a job to them.
It's a
No,
job.
yeah, I know it's a job to them. I know it's a hustle. My point is, this bloke just murdered someone, right? There is 100% undoubtable evidence, and the defense lawyer has it. The prosecution lawyer doesn't, right? Somehow, should that lawyer not be required to hand that over?
No,
That's wrong, but no.
I agree.
there's a law against that, but
Yeah.
This is how chaos happens. Like, this is how all.
And this goes down to how broken the system is. Like, we don't have a justice system. We've got a legal system,
That's what I'm saying.
and it's exactly that. It's a system. Money talks.
100%.
Money talks, and on the highest levels as well, bro. Like, pedophiles.
when you go to jail, they're not even allowed to tap the phone calls between you and the lawyer.
Yeah.
But my lawyer's like, don't talk on the open line, because I'll come see you.
See, that's
And we're talking about the case anyway.
I feel like that's true, Chocky, man. Money does talk. Because you know a lot of people, man, they can pay for to get off certain things.
100%, bro. Even in Australia, like a lot of
high-priced lawyer, and then that lawyer will know a barrister, the barrister will know the judge, and then it just fucking.
But look at the whole thing with Tony Mockbear. Who was meant to be deported, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
Because he's got money, they kept him in the country.
I think so.
He paid.
Yeah. And that's it's interesting. Like a lot of your general population Australians, they don't believe that corruption exists here.
money pays for everything, bro.
In Australia,
Butterflies and
my sister was
rainbows.
going off about it.
Yeah.
Because my brother-in-law just got released. He got done for an import charge at the airport.
Yeah.
And he got 9 years, 6 on the bottom, free to serve through parole. He done his 6 years. He came out for about a week or two, and then they deported him. But he's filed for America. There's like a maybe 70% chance that he'll get his visa back.
yeah, right.
Yeah, because he didn't have a criminal history.
Yeah.
But she was going off about the Mockbill thing.
Yeah. Man, and that's money talks in
He didn't even
Australia.
have a criminal history, and this fucking dog is a murderer. This, that.
And that's the thing. Like you look at
It
Australia,
doesn't
bro,
work like that. You break the law, you're going.
money fucking talks here.
100%.
So yeah, you know, money's the biggest concern.
Fucking
Because if
talks.
you get done for tax fraud or taking money out of their pockets, you're getting fucked 25 to life.
You
But
fuck,
go
you
rape
fuck
someone.
them, you fuck them, they'll go for you forever.
Yeah.
And look at all the cases of those guys committing frauds at the banks and that.
Yeah.
Like they get
They get
whacked,
smashed,
yeah,
bro.
bro.
Smashed.
You get 25 to life for that.
Make an
That's
example.
federal. That's federal.
Yeah.
fucking-
Good fine, bro. Yeah,
Taking money out of their pocket, but you go touch a kid, bro. 6 months and you come back all good.
The system's so fucked.
How does that work, bro?
Come back, they change your identity protection.
Yeah,
bro.
Bro, they'll send you to a fucking rural community. They put you through a rehab. It's all soft
They
and
spend
cushy.
resources on you.
bro. You know, Chocky, you know those cases. Like, there's got to be something. There's people at the top that are condoning this type of behavior.
100%. It's the only way. It's the only way. It's funny, like you say that. So I was
100%.
talking to my lawyer about this the other day, right? And he was saying that as a judge or a magistrate, it is near impossible to get sacked in Australia. Now, what does that tell you? So it tells you that A, they can be shit at their job, and the worst that happens is they get sent to a rural town. That's what he told me. And I looked into it myself, bro. It has to be like a full federal review. Like, it takes a lot for a judge to get the sack or a magistrate to get the sack.
Talk about job security.
Talk about job security, bro.
So they could
So realistically, you
commit any crimes they want and never go.
no. So they can't commit crime, but I mean in terms of how they sentence
Malpractice.
people and how they deal with people and how they practice,
So they can't be reprimanded.
they can't be reprimanded for shit,
Motherfuckers.
which is fucked up.
100%.
Motherfuckers. And that's what it is, bro.
I don't pay my tax, I get fucked.
That's exactly right, bro. You don't pay your tax, you get fucked, but then they let a pedophile out
Yeah.
after 6 months
That's
and
fucking
it's okay.
putrid.
And it's, bro, I saw this on 2GB or something, man. They were saying that they live in ivory towers, bro. They don't feel the wrath of what they're allowing to happen within society because these people are in the upper echelons.
Yeah.
They don't look down, bro. They just nose up, fucking airy fairy. Stupid, bro.
I've been watching a show called Gotham. I can't believe it's taken me this long to watch it, but everything that they say in this show and they show you in this show, and you look at it and you're like, dude, that's happening to us now, literally. Like, this used to be science fiction and like a figmented place, a figment of your imagination, a place that you've invented.
Yeah.
And now you look around and it's like, dude, we're not that far off.
Predictive programming.
It's crazy.
100%.
All the way.
Bro, everyone's slowly been getting desensitized over the years.
100%.
Like, with this, I'd go as far as to say that the US is almost Gotham City at this point.
The US is wild.
Gotham City almost.
But then, you know, at the same time, bro, you look in Europe now.
Yeah.
Europe is fucking wild.
Yeah.
Really?
Bro, you look at Europe, like,
I reckon it's up there too.
look at a page called Raging Westerners, bro, or Saving Europe. Either one of those, bro. They will show you what's actually going on over there, and it is fucked.
Did you see that one? My brother commented on it. That's how I found the video of those cunts walking in dog chains
No.
in Europe somewhere. You know the ones that.
It was on Promod's page,
No, I didn't.
But they walk in the fucking streets. It looked like Europe, and they're just barking.
and they're all
I'm
barking.
like, bro, what the
They
fuck
full
is
got
happening?
doggy masks and shit on.
I'll send it to you.
Bro, there's countries
it
fucking defending it. I'm like, bro, the world's fucking sick.
Doomed.
And
I
People are
never
like,
thought-
no,
I
they're
never
getting
thought it'd
together,
be
they're
like this.
marching on behalf of, fucking big dogs, cunt.
Right.
Hey, Chocky, like, because you're on the ground a lot, bro. You know everything that's going on, and you know with the state of fucking London and all that shit. How long do you give it till we're there? Because it's inevitable, bro. Like I'm not want to fucking sound cynical. And
It's not
lose hope,
cynical
but
at all,
I
bro. You're
feel
being
like
you're being a realist. You're being a realist. Look, I think
because I feel it itching, bro. Like it's around fucking
we're close. We're sitting on the edge right now.
Yeah.
I think if the Australian people don't start doing what Europeans are doing now,
Yeah.
in terms of standing up and marching
yeah.
and saying close our borders, stop immigration. If we don't start doing it, bro, I'll give it a year, and we're in a really bad place.
A year.
A year, bro. Well, you think about it. 600,000 people coming last year. Apparently, this year already we've topped that number.
How the fuck? Where are they going, bro?
Would you say there's a difference? Because we're all fucking, our parents were all immigrants. So would you say there's a difference from the class of immigrant that came from back then,
100%.
90s to now?
100%. Like we said before.
So you reckon the value systems will
Bro,
totally different?
everything's changed, man. Like I look at my young papa on both sides, right? So on mum's side, they were the second Greek family in Tasmania to land, right? Bro, they fucking assimilated as well as they could. My papa on that side started fishing, bro, opened a fish shop. Papa on dad's side, he, like I said, butcher, fucking bookie, all that sort of shit, right? He assimilated, he fell in, bro. He lived in fucking Gundagai, bro. Wow, like imagine being a Greek or a Cypriot in Gundagai, fucking in the 70s, 60s.
Yeah.
Forget about it, right? Like everyone's going to be racist, but they learned to love him
Yeah.
because he was nice. He came into the culture, he assimilated.
Yeah.
Bro, now the people that we're importing, like I said, or allowing to immigrate, they are the ones that people ran from
Other
15
agenda.
years ago.
Yeah, fucking
Like I said it the other day, people ran from an agenda back home to come here for a better life.
Yeah.
We are now importing that agenda.
Yeah, everyone that did come in the 60s, 70s, and 80s were people that were running away from war back in their country.
And now we are now letting that
Bringing the
agenda
war.
come.
Even like from every race.
like Chocky, I used to
Yugoslavians, Crows.
Yeah, bro.
I used to talk to my Arab mates, and they were telling me, and like, oh, we came, I think in the Lebanon, they came in the 70s.
Yeah.
Some
a lot
came
of them
in the
came in the
50s and
60s. When the
60s.
wars.
When did your
Yeah.
grandparents come?
My grandfather came in the 60s, early 60s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they all came from like civil war.
they were running from
And bro, like, and then exactly what you said, bro. They're
Where-
running from the agenda, and then all of a sudden, like, their
They're
agenda
bringing it here.
Yeah.
like they're bringing it in.
They're bringing it in.
Like, why are you bringing that?
Why leave a regime
And
to then reintroduce the
Yeah,
regime
yeah.
somewhere else? When you saw what that regime did, and that's why, like so many Muslims, example, come to me and they say, we don't want this shit here.
Yeah.
We left that behind for a reason. You know, they don't want it. They don't
I
want
see
to
a
part
lot
of
of
it.
them in the comments.
They don't
too,
want a
they say,
fucking bar of it. You
They're
know,
like, bro, it's a good place.
I think,
well
man,
record.
I think, look, a big thing that needs to happen if we don't want to go down the same route as Europe is that these said Muslims that are happy to talk out online about the other ones
Yeah.
coming, they need to actually like stand up with Australians and say,
Yeah.
we don't want these cunts. Don't just say it on a comment. Don't just
Yeah,
message me about it.
Yeah,
Be there. If there's one day that Australians march for Australia,
yeah,
be there and denounce it.
yeah, yeah.
Like wear your traditional fucking Muslim wear and show who you are and what you're proud of, but also show that you don't want that agenda here.
That caused a lot of divide with your guys, eh, man?
I was just thinking, literally just thinking in my head.
The divide would be
I
massive.
look towards
No,
the future a lot.
Because it would be like there's extremism and then
Because
there's...
straight out, if you, this takes me back. If you have something to say, silence becomes a lie. The reason I say that is because if I truly believe something, and then I just stay quiet about it because I'm scared of the repercussions, that's
You're falling
lying
in line.
through omission. In my opinion,
admit.
I think that it's not. There's a slight issue with your wording, but I think you're correct. It's not that we're not letting Muslims in; it's that we're not letting extremists in.
Yeah.
Yes,
That was the only problem
Yeah,
I have. But other than that, you're bang on the money, and I'll stand for that
Yeah.
every day of the week.
Yeah.
It's hard
I'm
to,
a Muslim.
Yeah, it's hard to say it without them thinking, making you look like you're
100%.
Islamophobe.
100%.
You know when you listen to what you're saying, you really listen. You can understand. Like, I don't know, I might be misreading it because I'm a mate. You know, when
Yeah,
back in the day, you're
100%,
like, yeah. But sometimes I try to have like a third person perspective, and I'm like, bro, like when you actually listen to what he's saying, like it's valid what he's saying. Like you got to listen. But you know how some people they just listen to what they want.
They go straight victim.
Yeah. As soon as they hear what they
Trigger
want to hear,
words.
they take the bone
Religion
and they
is so
fucking piss it off.
sensitive.
Trigger words.
And then they
bro.
just fucking go at you. You know what I mean?
I think, like the biggest thing is, and I try and say it time and time again, don't care where you're from, don't care what you
Yeah.
practice. Just assimilate to
Yeah,
our
yeah.
culture and everything's fine.
I know what you get your DMs and your hate about because you always say that. I don't hate this. I don't.
And like,
Well, fuck this, mate.
it's getting to a point, like, I'm just going to stop saying it. If you
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
call me that, whatever.
100%,
You know what I mean?
let
Like,
them take it with
I've said it enough. I've said it enough.
You know what
I've
he
made-
means, eh? It's just that
I
way of life
fully
is
agree,
good
bro.
the way it is.
The
Like,
thing is, bro, that I can go and I can march, right? I'm born here,
Yeah.
right? So I'm an Australian Lebanese man. I'm not a Lebanese Australian. I'm Australian first. I was born here.
Sausages and meat pies.
Cars. Sausage rolls are shit. Meat pies make
fuck yeah, no.
Sausage rolls are shit, bro. They're
rubbish,
rubbish. Trash.
Meat pies, cheese, bang, tomato.
But in saying that, like I'm an Australian as well.
100%.
I will defend my religion against anyone, right? Because if you have an issue with my religion, then that's bad. But you don't have a religion issue. You have a bad person issue. That's your only issue.
Correct.
That's not a bad thing.
Correct.
So I'll defend that fucking earth, and I'll stand by that, because you're not going against my religion.
But it's
You're not
easy,
doing that.
it's easy for people to turn around and because he's Christian and say, yeah, he hates Muslims.
Fuck yeah, but it's
Yeah.
easy. I said this to you literally outside. Everything you've ever wanted is hiding behind all the work you're avoiding. Everything hard is good. Everything easy is bad. Junk food, healthy food. Think about it, right? It's in everything. If you don't stand up for it, like you can't just hear a trigger word and then start fucking.
And then coin me a fucking.
Yeah,
term.
bro. Like grow up. Listen. You're an adult, but with zero reasoning
Not everyone
skills.
thinks like you, man.
Yeah.
No, but you're grown adults with zero skills of reasoning.
I think
What
there's
the
look,
fuck?
at the same time though, like something I actually thought about today. Like look after 9/11, you look at the Western world and how the Western world treated Islamic people.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Because
You
they
can
said
sort of understand why
everyone's
they'd
a
be like
fucking
that.
terrorist.
You can
Newsflash.
understand why they'd be defensive about
Exactly right.
religion. Yeah,
Not
I
everyone is a
totally understand.
terrorist, you know. And like
Because they were painted like that for years.
they were painted in horrible light because that's how the Western world wanted them to be painted.
There was a fucking agenda against
I've dealt
every
with-
single every single Arnold Schwarzenegger, Sylvester Stallone movie was about
It's about
Yeah,
Middle
Muslim
Eastern
terrorists.
Yeah.
But then funny how now it's
Roles
more
are reversed.
Chinese. You know, you look at wars now and it's like the people that are invading are Chinese sometimes or Asian descent.
Yeah.
They're changing it again, right? Like
Isn't Hollywood a part of the?
Yeah, they're part of it.
They're part
Yeah,
of
they're
the
all
government.
apparently,
or something.
yeah.
yeah,
Apparently,
see-
it's CIA. Apparently, Hollywood
Candace
CIA owned. Like,
CIA owned, yeah.
Candace Owens was talking about.
Yeah,
She's a
that's right.
machine. That
I love her, bro.
But I mean,
She's
like,
a
and that's the
weapon.
thing. You can understand the victim mentality from that, but I don't go backwards. I'm looking forward. I'm talking
that's-
about the future. I'm
I was
talking
about
about
to
like
say.
our children's future. It doesn't matter whether you're a Muslim practicing man, a Christian practicing man, a fucking Hindu or Hindi, whatever the fuck you are. If you want to live in a happy country, you need to stay and make sure this country stays the way that it was.
100%, bro.
And
Fuck out with them
we're-
niggas.
but we're losing
I've
it.
encountered a
We're
lot
losing
of
it, bro.
racism
We're
in my
losing
life,
it,
bro.
bro.
Like
Yeah.
a lot of racism.
So have I, bro.
So much.
Yeah.
It did not make me stupid.
No.
It made me smart.
Yeah.
It made me know when I can push buttons and when I can stand up and when I have to take an L and move on to the next
But
day.
there is a lot of racism in
Brother,
this country.
I have
fucking heaps,
copped it,
man,
lad.
100%.
You have
Yeah.
copped it. You've
Yeah.
copped it. You've
Fucking
copped it.
hell.
We've all copped it.
There's heaps.
As I know I look white, but I'm Lebanese. Then they're
Bro.
never gonna see past that, right?
Oh yeah, I cop it still. Fuck,
Does not
especially-
mean that
yeah.
it became a trigger word.
Religious
even-
divide and racism.
Bro, do you know how much I cop it from Muslims in my DMs because I'm not standing for Islam in the podcast? Yeah, I am. I full am. But people just don't understand that some people have neutral opinions.
We caught flack from because Mark Hunt had an issue with Sonny B. Williams.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they try to make it look like we're giving him a platform
Yeah.
to talk down on the Muslim brother.
Yeah.
But it had nothing to do. It wasn't a religious.
Bro, if they thought
wasn't
that
a
then,
fucking-
be prepared for now.
I'm gonna get shot.
You thought Mark Hunt was bad, bro. You have the Islamophobe of Instagram right now,
And
apparently.
he's not white.
And I'm not white.
No, man, the poor guy doesn't want to get beheaded.
Bro, and you've agreed with me.
Listen,
You know, but this is the
listen.
thing. This is the
Chocky,
thing.
Speak truth. I agree with truth. You have a problem with that, then something's wrong with
That's
you.
right.
cuz.
What were you going to say, Buzzy?
No, yeah, back to that.
Yeah, Mark Hunt.
And he was
Sonny
trying
Bill,
to make it a religious thing. I was like,
No.
thing goes, should we get him on here? And I was like, for what? Like,
Yeah.
we're not mediating.
I
bro.
responded.
It's not a religious thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly what he said is exactly what I thought.
Yes.
Because he replied and said,
I
we're
got a
not
lot of
mediators.
messages. One dude was really nice and we got along, no problem. Another dude was like a bit more aggressive. I told him to go fuck himself and I blocked him, right? But the one dude that was really nice, he said, why don't you give your Muslim brother the same opportunity you afforded to Mark Hunt? I said, we didn't have Mark Hunt on the podcast.
For that specific reason.
And we have guests on all the time. We had him on as a guest to speak on his story,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
We can't always control what guests say.
No.
And we don't censor. That's one big thing about us. We never censor anything. You could say the most obscene thing right now. I'm not censoring it. I'm putting it out.
Fucking shadowed.
Even
the
if we get
first
shouted, I
time.
don't care. I'll never censor anything.
That's what I was thinking today when I was driving you. Yeah, you get ready to get shut up.
There goes the analytics again.
We're all back in.
But they're conversations that have to be like.
They have
They
to be
have
had,
to
bro.
be.
Yeah.
Censorship is where everything starts.
Yeah.
Every bad thing starts from censorship.
100%.
So I'll never censor. And I replied to him, listen, I'm not going to censor it, number one. Number two, it's not that we afforded him the opportunity. It's that he used the opportunity and afforded himself that, number one. But further than that, we're not mediators. I don't want to start an online beef. I don't want to start an altercation. If he has a problem with it, they're two grown men. They're more than capable of sorting it out themselves over social media.
You got enough of a shit story here, bro. You because I need to get your hold in it.
This
fucking-
bloke will G them up till they crack.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
telling
right.
Bro, my mates will message
You just get punch on here, on
Yeah,
camera,
do it.
on the podcast.
No pay-per-view,
messaging
cuz.
me. One of my mates messaged me, shout out to Bass from Liver. He goes, yeah, who was he talking about? Was he talking about Koda or Sonny Bill? I go, he was talking about both of them. What do you reckon?
Yeah, this guy. You
reckon it was
putting your foot right in it for someone
I
else.
go, you reckon it was true? He goes, say wallah. No, I was just taking the piss. I wrote back to him. I was like,
stirrer.
Yeah,
I
we're
wrote back to him. I was like,
joking.
no, I was
We're
only
joking.
joking, man.
But you know,
he's talking about things.
the funny thing, Mo, right? How you had that guy come at you, who's a Muslim brother, right? He came at you angry.
One of them did. One of them was very nice,
Bro,
yeah.
you should see the way he diffused it.
Do you know what bothers me, right? So I obviously get it all the time.
Yeah.
You fucking hate us. You're a little dog. You're a
Yeah.
gronk, right? And to the ones that are on fake accounts, I don't bother. But the ones that are on accounts of their own, I'm like, do you actually listen to what you're saying, or do you listen to what I'm saying? And they're like, what do you mean? You just fucking hate all of us. I'm like, no, I don't. Like, listen to the fucking message,
Listen,
you
bub.
spastic fuck. Like, I don't call them a spastic fuck because they're already upset, right? But they're so triggered. And a lot of them I've been able to talk down, right? And they chill the fuck out. And I'm like, I have nothing against you, bro. I'd fucking stick up for you in the street if I saw someone jumping you, bro. 100%. By chance, I'd pull them off, right? I don't care. And this is the thing. If you consider yourself a man and you get triggered by what another man says on the internet,
You give power to them.
you're not a fucking man.
No.
Bro,
You give power to them.
you said this the first time I come on. You said if you can think you're a man, you get angry about something on the internet, you need to check yourself.
Fuck, bro, it's so
Bro, right now, I think about my page now. I've got a lot of men that get upset.
That's what I mean.
Very
Bro,
upset.
that's what trips me out.
But
as
some,
well.
like imagine you just sitting there and something someone said pisses you
Bro.
off. Like it pisses a lot of us off. But for you to go and react, fuck this.
Yeah.
This, that.
In the comments, like, you fucking gronk, you Zionist, you this. Fuck
I've seen it.
Lad.
Because I'll go in there and I leave little Easter eggs there just to piss people off. Bang, go come back 100. Boom. I'm like, yeah, well, I'm sitting
What's going on now, cunt?
grab my bottle from the fridge, put it down.
Bro, it's fucking...
There's a fine line.
Wow.
There's a very fine line between taking something that offended you,
Yeah.
replying with a legitimate argument
Yeah.
in a debate, and then a personal attack on your character because they don't agree with something you
Bro,
said.
I've had people have threatened my kids, they've threatened my wife, they've threatened
No,
yeah, bro, yeah.
that's so wrong.
Yeah, and
What's
you know,
wrong with you?
the funny thing is, right, and this might sound a bit arrogant now with the platform that I have, if someone steps to me and my family on the street, bro, they're going to be famous very quickly.
Yeah.
For all the wrong reasons.
100%.
Bro, like, I will fucking... their face.
Chocky's getting deported.
Bro, they like...
Bam, straight back to Colombia. Chucky, if you get the point, I'll visit you every month.
I'll pay for your flights, lad. But that's the
FaceTime,
thing,
bro.
right? And like, look, in no way, shape or form, like, bro, people come up to me on the street now, they take photos, Chocky, how you going? We love what you say, blah, 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 blah. I'm yet to have a negative encounter and I'm sure it'll come, right? But the thing is that if you threaten my family and my children for me just wanting Australia to be Australia, you're showing your true colours
wrong, bro.
more than anything.
I think it depends what area you go to. Deeper in the Western Sydney.
Oh, 100%. It'll be a bit funny now. It'll be a bit funny now,
Yeah.
right? Same as if I go down to like funny spots in Melbourne. Yeah, be...
Fuck Chucky the poor cunt. He messaged me today. He was like, bro, I get, like, you know, like, I'll get on edge when...
Bro, when if I'm in public with my kids now, especially somewhere new, and people are looking at me, I think, fuck, does this cunt know me? And do I need to worry about my kids?
100%, bro.
Everywhere I go.
It'd be more that the kids are with you.
It's the kids. I don't give a fuck about
If you're
me.
by
bro.
yourself, yeah, kick it.
Man, like it was funny the other day, even up like back home in Port, the missus was trying on new shoes. I was at the other side of the shop. I was wearing my son's backpack, my little 2-year-old, and he was with mum. And these two lads come up to me. And one's like, Chocky, bro. And like he wasn't smiling or nothing. I was like, oh, here we go. And I was like, yeah, doing lad. And he's like, fuck, no way, it's you, bros. How you going? Like, what's going on? And he asked for a photo, whatever. But
For that split second.
for that split second, I think my missus and my little one is over there, or it's about to happen. You know, I don't give a fuck if I'm on my own.
Hard.
And I think that's something that a lot of people have said to me. They're like, man, you talk about a lot of shit. Like,
Be careful.
one day something will come and let it. Whatever, man.
I hope I'm with you when that happens.
Cars.
Hard.
This bloke will just G it up
This
as
guy,
well.
he's like, yes.
Brother, did you
guy
hear
will
what
come
he
up
said,
to you.
brother?
Hey, literally. Oh, no. I can see it happening.
But I think, look, at the end of the day, man, like, someone needs to say something. Yeah, and a lot that I say, and one of the most common things commented is that you say, like they say to me, they say, Chocky, you're saying everything that we're thinking, but we're too scared to say.
100%.
And I want people to understand that you should not be scared of speaking your mind if it's not flat out racism. Like, borders are not racist. Wanting to protect your culture is not racist. You don't hate another religion because you speak out about the extreme versions of that religion. Like, and it's as simple as those
There's
three things.
extremist Christians, bro.
Exactly right. Exactly right.
It's all down, look, there's
warped cunts on every single side of the spectrum.
Yeah.
And I don't want any of it.
Yeah.
I want none of that smoke. I want everyone to be able to fucking get along in Australia and be
I
fucking
don't get along
Australian,
with
bro.
Christians more than any other religion, bro.
It's as simple as that.
And I'm Christian.
That's right. Just like the
It
shirts.
says something.
Yeah, just like the shirts. It's fit in or fuck off. That's it. It's as simple as that, man.
Yeah, 100%.
Hey, Chocky. Fuck, man, being so controversial and doing all that you're doing. Where are you taking it, bro? What's the end result for Chocky, bro? It's a
Bro.
bit of a personal.
This is a good question.
I'm about to give him up, lad.
Tell me, brother.
No,
I'm hearing
look,
things.
the honest answer is I have no fucking idea where it's going to go.
Mate, you know where. Tell me.
I know where I'd like. Hang on, fucking. I know. So look, like when I came here the first time, obviously it was all coaching. Yeah. Coaching's going really well. I still have fucking mad clients on. Obviously, I don't push my coaching content, so people don't come to me as a coach. In saying this, after the first potty, people were like, "Bro, I got to work with you. That was sick. Like the way you hold yourself, it was mad, right?" But I think where I'm at now, I still want the coaching, but I'd like to go further. Whether further means political, and the problem that I foresee with political is you're somewhat controlled.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, if you go against political, you become an outlaw.
Yeah.
And there's a very fine line. So you look at someone like Tommy Robinson in England. Have you heard of him?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you know who Tommy Robinson is? So pretty much he's standing up against extreme Islam going into London and England, right? Like, and when I say standing up, bro, he was holding rallies. But I think
He's playing a dangerous game. That kind.
where he went wrong, he first started using a fake name. So he created an alias. He was covering his face. He was wearing a niqab to go places and shit like that. Like we're talking, he was going on the angle of, I'm not going to let people know who I am, right? Until it came out who he was. And then now he's loud and proud. And I sort of, in the aspect of what he's trying to do, I stand for everything because it makes sense, bro. He doesn't want to lose the culture and identity that they have from extremism, and that's fine. But they've painted him an outlaw.
Is he Muslim himself, you're saying?
No.
Okay, right.
So they've painted him an outlaw and they've actually used like anti-terrorism laws against him. They've frozen accounts, they've taken properties, they've stopped him from working.
Oh, the
they've
government's
sent him to
got,
jail,
sorry,
the government,
I'm with you.
right? Because he went hard against them. So this is where there's a fine line between my future. Like obviously, no matter where I go, there's going to be controversy now. So I think coaching will always stay a thing because I live and breathe helping people. I love it.
Yeah.
And that's probably why to some extent I want to try and bring Australia together.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be fucking grouse if we could. And I think if there are more me's, or people like me, I should say, not me exactly, but more people like me willing to talk out, and there are a good few starting to come out of the woodwork now, bro, we could make some great change in Australia.
Actual change.
The thing is, like I said, if I go hard against the system, bro, they just throw you in jail.
You're
100%.
fucking.
Chocky, has anyone contacted you from any political
A
party?
few people.
A few people?
Yeah. I'm not going to go into who until meetings have been had and things have been discussed. But yeah,
That's
they have.
massive,
They
bro.
have. And you know what's the most insane thing to me, right? They reach out over Instagram. Bro, we're living in a digital age.
Yeah,
like
really
the
are.
fact that
Crazy,
there are
bro.
people that can reach out to me over Instagram and
Official
say,
parties.
I fucking love what you're saying. You're doing the right thing. None of them are lefty, by the way. No surprise.
Hey, you know what, Chocky? Oh, sorry to cut you off.
You're right, you're right.
You're probably saying a lot of the shit that they can't say because they're controlled.
Exactly.
That's what I mean.
So
There's,
like,
no,
yeah,
there's no one
fuck it
directly. There's no one directly connected to the culture the way you are.
That's right. And that's something that I think you actually made me realise. We were on the phone the other day and you said my audience is an audience that no one else has in the aspect of who I actually speak to. Like, bro, I've got bikies that fucking send me fucking articles and they're like, bro, have a look at this. You got to talk about this. I've got mums that send me articles. I've got nurses, fucking, bro,
Kids,
ex-police.
adults.
I've got, man, I had a message from a 16-year-old the other day, very intelligent young kid. And he said, man, I'm scared of what my future's going to be like in Australia. He goes, what do I do?
16 saying that.
At 16 years old.
That's a smart kid.
Well,
bro.
Smart kid, right? But I said to him, I go, look, bro.
Sounds like a young man.
I go,
Yeah, hard.
I
A
said,
young Murhila.
I said, focus on educating yourself, man. Put yourself in a position where whatever happens in this world, you've educated yourself enough that your profession or whatever it is you choose to go down is not going to be impacted by this shit.
Yeah.
You know, don't worry, prepare. Because he's in the best position too. Like you can make the most of AI technology now as a young pup. You could educate yourself on all these different things that will put you in a place that will set you up for your future. Don't stress about it. Stressing gets us nowhere, you know?
Yeah.
Formulate a plan. If you stress, you get stuck in a rut. You're in that same cycle of what the fuck do I do? What the fuck do I do? What the fuck do I do? Nothing changes, bro. But I mean, yeah, it's very interesting the audience that I have. Like I said, Muslims. I've got fucking far right whites that talk to me. A lot of them tell me to go back to Colombia. They can go fuck themselves. Bro, like I said, mums, dads, everyone. And that's the beauty. I feel as though a lot of politicians, if I was to go down that route, They don't have that reach.
They don't
Yeah.
at all.
And I mean, bro, look at the blow up of the account. Like, I never expected to be where I am now. Like
I
111,000
knew it was
people.
going to get there.
Bro, in a year and
But I predicted like
a bit longer.
end of this year. Yeah.
It's been a year and a half that I've had this account.
Yeah.
111,000 people, bro. Blows my.
You remember one of your mates was telling you, I predict next year
Yeah.
this, that.
Next
a few
year.
months, boom.
next year. Boom. Now it's fucking 4 months
crazy,
or something.
bro.
It's insane.
I'm getting end of next year a mil.
Yeah.
Someone actually said that to me, and that guy has 6.4 million. He said to me, he goes, "You'll be at a mil before you know it."
100%.
And Chocky was like, yeah, for someone to say
Compounds.
that with that following,
Bro,
I go,
for someone
I
to
go,
s-
technically,
Yeah.
you got a bigger following than him.
Because they're active.
That's 6.4 million that tune in to watch him do dumb shit.
Yeah.
I go, you got 110,000 plus of people tuning in
to listen to me
listen.
talk, bro,
Yeah.
which is insane. Like people used to say like you could make change with your voice, and I didn't really understand it.
That was my question to you now.
Yeah.
Why do you have to go either to politics or against politics? Why can't you stay in your specific and special lane of raising awareness and start your own sort of maybe a foundation, maybe a system of not charity but spreading help to everyone? Why can't you create something rather than joining either side?
Because I think at this point where we are, no matter which way we look at it, push needs to come to shove. And what I mean by that is Australians either need to take to the streets and say we need our country back and put it to the politicians in that level.
Well, that's crazy. You
And
put
all
some
come
eyes
together.
in the
Yeah.
political
Or
realm, bro.
we change it from inside politics.
Good luck changing it from within, bro.
Well, that's the
Many have tried, many have failed.
Because,
But this is a different time, bro. Like that
Very different.
we're living in a different time. Like we really are, and I agree. Like I've always been a massive cynic when it comes to looking at politics, thinking they can change anything.
I've always thought it was staged, like.
If there's
So
anyone
have
that
I.
can change the cars, it's fucking Chocky straight out. If there's anyone
No
that can
one
get
talk.
in there, it's Chocky, lad.
But that's man, who knows? You know, like and the biggest thing is a very interesting comment that I see, and obviously, look, I don't get the whole of Australia in my comments. I see very often the comment, I don't know one person that voted for Albo. All the time I see that. And let's say, right, let's just throw a massive what if. Let's say I go into politics and we know for a fact all these motherfuckers are voting for me, but nothing goes my way. Bro, you know that system's fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shit.
That's
Look, I
interesting.
don't pay enough attention to politics, bro, because to me it's all,
It's crook.
yeah, it's all
can't
staged. It's all staged,
that.
bro, but the closest I get to it is when I watch your content.
Yeah.
And I'll become aware of a lot of things that's going on.
It's interesting, bro.
Yeah, I wasn't aware of Chocky, man, until I started watching your content. Yeah, you know, but you're not like looking into it.
Yeah, you don't pay attention to it.
Yeah, because
It always
the
gives
thing is
good
with me-
insight
yeah,
into what's really going on.
I've always known that there's always like been a mass control to push certain agendas. So I'm never believing what's out there.
Yeah.
And then having someone like yourself break it down, you're like,
It's interesting, man.
this
I think
is fucked up, bro.
I bring it in a way
Fuck
that
the immigrants. Fuck this guy. Fuck this motherfucker.
Close the borders.
I
If you
bring
don't
it,
like it, fuck
fuck
off.
off. I bring it in a way that people will actually watch it. Because you think about it in this day and age, bro, how many people watch the news? You know, like people don't even watch TV that much anymore. I remember
So
when,
what, Colin?
when I was young, like the 7 p.m. news was on every night. ABC News, bang,
Having away
every
neighbours and then
night.
the news.
Or then,
the news.
or 6:30 SBS. My parents watches 6:30 SBS News.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Now, bro, no one watches the news.
Yeah.
So they don't see what's going on.
100%.
You don't see all these issues. Yeah, you see it on Facebook. You see
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
keep scrolling. When you see my fucking big head say something rogue and then say watch this, and you
Yeah.
watch a clip of the news, and you're like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
It's fucking jigging the way people want to see the world, and they're
yeah.
understanding that. Hang on a second. We do have a problem here.
Yeah, yeah.
It's like there's one video that sticks out for me a lot in terms of like a massive bail fail. There was a young African lad, I don't know if he was an immigrant or if his family's been here for ages or whatever. He was on bail 5 times already for violent crime. He was then caught on camera hitting a bloke innocent in the head with a machete. He got bail again for that. He was under 18. How does that make any sense, right? But because 7 News do it in a way that no one's going to watch it, no one really saw it. I did a video on it, bro, and it got 600,000 views. I get more views than the news now.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know, and that goes to show that people don't give a fuck what the news is saying,
Yeah.
but if it's worth talking about and listening to, and they realise it's fucked, they'll look more into it.
Why do you think accounts like News Daddy on TikTok and all these other news outlets on TikTok are so big now? We're relying on ourselves and each other as people, as civilians, to deliver us actual, current, legitimate news with fact-check journalism. you're basically a journalist at this point.
Yeah,
100%.
almost.
But an actual journalist that
G'day,
does his
journalists,
research.
The best.
Yeah.
My man.
Hey, Chocky,
You know what I mean?
Did you put yourself in your suit?
Yeah.
Reporting in live. Coming from Matt Coaching.
Yeah, bro, it's one of those things.
Big
like,
black tongue and security guards behind him.
Yeah, there you go. Fucking no.
Chocky chocolate screen time.
We're here to protect the chocolate thunder.
I'll be a manager, cuz. Let my manager you're fucking golden,
The
bro.
wolf right behind it.
I think it's man, it's interesting. Like, and
You
someone
could see it, but hey,
100%, 100%. I think the interesting thing is someone used Spaniard as an example, like when they were talking to me, and they said, look, they said, when he started doing his hood talks and that, do you think he ever thought about kebab trucks? And I was like, fuck no. And they're like, exactly, bro. They go, the sky's the limit. You go wherever the fuck you want to go.
monetize it any way you want.
Yep.
That's
Bro, Chocky, I remember the first video I seen of you. You were talking about TRT.
Yeah.
Bro, when was that? That was
Bro, wow, that was
Yeah.
like at the very beginning. That was
No,
my first video that went
Yeah, yeah.
big.
And your hair was a bit long. And you
Yeah,
had
bro,
your-
big fucking
Yeah,
beard,
yeah,
just a big washed out cunt.
And I'm like, bro, fuck, who's this guy? I thought you were older though.
Yeah.
And then now, fast forward now, podcasting, doing this shit now, I'm like, fuck, it's come a long way, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Chocky, were you always charismatic?
Yeah, I think so. I reckon I was. I think,
Always the life of the party, yeah?
yeah, bro, I was the guy that made the plans.
Because you can't fake that, like.
I was
Yeah,
always
yeah.
the guy that made the
You can't
plans.
just.
I reckon
Now you think about it, yeah.
Because when
we
you were
would have
saying.
some crazy parties.
Oh, bro.
Because you can't just come out of the blue.
Back in the, you know what I mean?
You can't just come out of the blue and just be charismatic.
I've always
you got to
had
either
this
have it.
energy. Yeah, and I think a question I get often is, what made you start doing videos?
Yeah.
And I was like, this is my energy. It's like those videos that I do every morning, fucking jamming out my car or screaming at my phone saying how good life is, right? Like, bro, that's me. That is my energy. That's not fake. Like, I wouldn't do it every day if it was
Yeah,
fake.
yeah,
you know?
hard.
I'd feel like a gay cunt.
fake that.
Don't get me wrong, some mornings, like some depressed tune comes on, I'm like, right, I'm going to jam out to this instead.
People used to say that on my trolling video.
You know, but it's
If
just
you really like that,
it's us, bro. It's us. And it's funny. Like I did my Q&A with Courtney the other night, my missus, and someone asked.
Shout
like,
out to Courtney.
Yeah, shout out to Court. She goes, they asked the question, how do you deal with so much energy? And she was like, it is fucked. She's like, it's fucked. She goes, he comes in the morning, babe, wake up! You know,
the sensible answer.
yeah, like she goes, it's fucked. She goes, it's hard. Like, and she does struggle to keep up, bro. And then we've got two sons that are fucking bouncing off the walls like me too. You know, God bless her, bro. If it wasn't for, I think, look, this is something I do need to give her a big shout out. Actually, if it wasn't for her, bro, I never would have seen my true potential. She believed in me on the days that I never believed in myself. She's seen me through addiction, bro. She's seen me through fucking being overweight. She's seen me through being unfit and unhealthy. And she always told me that I was more than what I thought I ever was, bro. So if it wasn't for her, lad,
chills, lad.
hands down,
You
bro.
used to tell me about this, bro.
Hands fucking down, lad. If it wasn't for her, I would not fucking be here where I am now.
Every great man is a better woman.
100%, man. And to any bloke out there that's listening, right? If you don't respect your woman, you fucking need to start, because they mean a lot more than you fucking know.
100%.
Hands down, bro. Like,
From
fuck.
what you explain of her all the time, man, I'm always like, fuck.
Bro, she's the best, man. She's
Got a
amazing.
proper-
And you
got a
know,
proper woman, like.
bro, the biggest spin out for her is the rate of growth. Like, I'm forever chasing that next level, and she's trying to catch up with the level before.
Yeah.
You know, and that wouldn't be easy, man. Like, I've gone from full-time cranes, 90-hour weeks, money, to now full-time fucking social media coach. Public eye, people stopping me on the street for photos. She's like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But she still fucking stays strong, bro. She's behind me the whole way. It's fucking special, man.
Good, bro.
And
Keep
she's
it
still a
grounded.
great mum.
Yeah.
You know what? One
But
thing
social
that
media works in reverse, bro. It's like the attention comes before the money.
Yeah, 100%.
If you're able to monetize it.
100%.
But I
And some
think you'll be
people
able to do
can't.
that.
Some people can't. Like, I mean, look, I've noticed for my coaching now, there's a massive disconnect from what I talk about to my coaching, and that's fine. Like, I'm in a position where I don't need to push. It's not, for me, it's not about money. If my family is happy, healthy, clothed, we get what we
I feel
want.
like you've elevated, bro.
yeah.
Not to say that your clients are pieces
Nah,
of shit or anything.
I fucking love all of them, bro. And I talk to my clients still daily. They're always going to be there. I fucking love them to death.
I think you found a bigger purpose now.
I feel like that's right. Like, it was always to help people, but I feel like we've taken it up that one notch. You know what I mean? So we'll see.
From helping people to helping the country. Like.
that's
Fucking
it's
Jesus,
no longer
that's a big one, bro.
Bars.
it's no longer one-on-one anymore.
Yeah.
Back to your, I wanted to make a point, touch on a point. One thing women don't understand is that how hard we will go if we feel their support behind us.
That's exactly right.
Bro, they're like a driving force.
They are.
How much energy and the wind behind our sails, lad.
Bro.
Like, I will pump 3 million hour weeks. I'll work every hour, waking hour, if I've got the support of a good woman behind me.
And it's funny, man. Like, I can have, this will sound fucking gay, but it's true, right? No offense to the gays. I could have the worst day. Could have had the worst news. Bro, a hug from her, it's gone.
That's heck.
A hug from her and the kids, bro, it's gone. I'll
Nurturing
get
love
up
of
the
a
next
woman,
day and do
lad.
it. Yeah, I'll get up the next day and do it all again, bro.
That's all men really want.
100%.
Is the nurturing love that you got from your mother, from your partner.
100%. man.
Unconditional love.
I put a thing up the other day, bros. It was like a photo of me and the kids, me and the missus, me in the gym, and something else. I think a bunch of my shirts. And one of the lads commented, he goes, "This is every man's true dream." And I thought about that. I was like, "Fuck yeah, bro." That's
It really is, bro.
Stop and smell the roses.
yeah. But too many blokes run from it. Too many blokes cheat on themselves and they run away from it.
Yeah.
You know,
So
whether
true.
they choose the wrong woman or they don't respect the woman that they have, whatever it may be. Men got to change that, bro.
Women possess a lot of power. What I've come to realise, they possess a lot of power if they know what position to play.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
100%.
obviously they can't overstep
Facts.
and then veer off into what we do. If they play their dynamic perfect, bro, the man that they get behind, bro.
They can make him do anything they want.
100%.
Women get ultimate control from
Yeah,
submission.
bro. And fuck, man, the control that they're after these days, you know, the whole fucking
Extreme feminism, bro.
yeah,
Ruined it.
They
Also, they allow you to be who you got to be, lad. Like
Facts.
if you don't have to hide things from them.
Exactly right. Be you.
Yeah,
If you can be you with your woman, it's the best. It's the best union you'll ever have. It's amazing, bro.
Authentic, yeah.
Question for you, Chocky.
Like you'd never cheat.
Nah. What for? You got everything you want.
She's saying, well, I don't hide anything.
Yeah.
She allows me to be me. I'm naturally a dickhead.
Fuck, God bless her, bro.
Yeah, that's all.
That's a strong woman.
God bless her, bro. She must have had some challenges before you, son.
I'm naturally a fucking. You know me, bro. You know me, lad. I'm just fucking wild.
100%, yeah.
But she allows me. She knows that's just a part of me.
Yeah. She knows that that's you.
And because of that, I obey everything.
And you're always going to come home.
Yeah, exactly.
John, be home at 10. Yes, mum.
Back at 9.
Curfew's been knocked an hour.
Boys have got to go, huh?
Like there's just a few
Fuck,
things.
it's 9:30, brother.
There's just a few things, like if it comes to drinking or partying,
Yeah.
she won't allow.
Yeah.
Because she knows she doesn't want me to fall into my old pattern.
Of course, and that's understandable, bro.
That's the only
It's
thing.
nothing but wanting the best for you.
Yeah.
She'll let me go and chill with a room full of girls.
Yeah.
Because she knows the way I am.
Yeah.
I won't do anything.
Doesn't give
But
a
if
fuck.
I'm drinking or
Forget it.
partying,
Yeah.
she gets upset.
Yeah. John,
like,
what have you done, John?
The moral
Valid, though.
What moral compass?
Because
right for that.
Because I'm already cooked, bro. But when I mix it with a bit of this and that,
A bit of that, a bit of this.
bit of hummus to bring it don't talk shit, brother. So when you were in Melbourne, lad,
Yeah, 10, 15 years ago, huh?
back, way back.
Fucking hell.
Fuck,
This is going to turn into a session of just fucking throwing each other under the bus.
Nah, but it's good
no.
to see the growth, Chocky, man. And
It's exciting, man. It's taken me by surprise. Like
even
For real?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, like I know people told me, like yourself, even when I came on, you said you've got the voice, bro. You can do it. Like the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, the way you present it, it's right.
I see it for what it is, lad.
But for me to see it, bro, and be there, it's like, nah, man. Like, bro, I open my Instagram, right, and I just think this is fucked. Like, wow, what the fuck? Like 111,000 people is a lot of people, bro.
You know how you see your mates or
couple
someone you care
stadiums.
about? I see them for the way they see themselves.
Yeah.
I always tell this guy as well, bro. I know, man. You don't understand the way I see you.
It's fucking insane. Like I remember looking at accounts with 100K being like, wow.
Yeah.
Now I open my phone, I'm like, it's just Instagram, you know? Like hasn't sunk in.
No,
I don't think it will.
Like even the magnitude of what you're doing, like the message, everything.
Yeah, it's insane. Like, yeah, bro. I
it
think
just goes to show, man.
And there's,
it resonates.
Simon, no one, exactly what you said, like he's so consistent, like hasn't missed one since I met him.
100%. Like
It actually
sometimes
leads into my question perfectly.
sometimes I'm fucking feeling down and I'm like, yeah, I'll have a look at one of Chocky's videos. And then it gives you that energy.
Yeah, screaming at my phone, get up, you cat.
Bro, the
Those
voice
true.
messages this cunt sends me,
Man,
fucking hell.
And it's the biggest thing. Like people ask, like, what pre-workout do you take? What drugs are you fucking using? Blah blah blah. It's like, bro,
What type of heroin?
honestly, like I'm high on fucking life. Like I love my life now. I
Some
live.
people are just like that.
I like honestly, I live on my true north now. I'm living to what I was meant, like whatever fucking reason I was put here for, I'm living it because I love it.
Yeah, everyone's got that side of them they won't show to the camera, but you show it.
Bro, I'll show it loud and proud. Well, fucking like if you can jam out without a camera, fucking why can't you show people that you can do it for fun? You know, it's live.
Facts.
No, it's good, bro. It's enlightening, especially for me, bro. Like content-wise.
To be comfortable in your own skin is a skill.
Just to push it out there, like,
It's a fucking skill. It's a
Sometimes I read
superpower
the
as well.
comments and I'm like, bro, fuck.
Fuck them, bro. Fuck all of those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Like, you want to throw shade on me, all good.
Yeah,
you know? I think a very interesting thing for me, like obviously I don't tend to go through the comments, and actually someone asked Courtney the question the other day, I think you said you were watching. They said, how do you deal with the negative? And Courtney started laughing. She goes, he does not give a fuck.
Yeah, I watched
It's
it.
fucking negative, lad.
I followed her from that video.
No, you can't. Like, you literally can't.
Yeah, I don't. Well, what for, bro?
Yeah,
Why?
yeah.
Give a fuck about some random
Like,
cunt
comment that shit
pulling
all
me
the
down.
time.
Yeah.
The only way it affects you is when you're having a bad day.
Yeah.
Someone will send you something, you see a bad comment, and it'll fucking go.
Don't even
Straw
go
on
through
the
it on a bad
camel's
day,
back,
bro.
Hard.
I don't even open, like I can't. Now it gets to a point sometimes, like I see it, I'm like, I can't. I don't have the energy to go into that today.
Yeah.
If I'm in a bad mood and then someone sitting next to me, they pull up something or pull up a TikTok comment section, I'm like, bro, don't bring that near me. If I'm on a bad, because I'll stand there all night. Like,
Yeah.
Yo, fucking mum is this.
You're just trying to make yourself feel better by pulling someone else down on
just
TikTok.
fucking go through the whole thing. Just, yeah, what were you talking shit for? This, that, blah, blah, blah.
Fuck you, man.
Yeah. If I'm having a bad day, because it's my nature, lad. I feed off
Stir the pot, bro. Get that wooden spoon out and just start doing these ones, bro.
Stir the pot, brother.
but besides that, when I'm not in a bad mood, I can sit there going through the comments.
100%.
But I don't feel the need to.
Nah, what for, bro? Well, like, I just let people beef it out now themselves.
It's the same as when you let a lot of shit go, like at the lights, or someone tries to start an argument, you let it go. Yeah. When you get angry, you think about it. Why'd you let that go?
That's
it's
right.
The same thing as a comment thing.
Exactly right, man. 100%. 100%. What was the question you were going to ask before we got fucking...
Oh, I had a question. Lucky I remember. Do you ever feel somewhat of a weight on your shoulders, like a moral responsibility now with this many eyes looking at you and this many, like, for example, that 16-year-old kid, right? Do you feel any pressure on yourself now that you have that many people looking up for answers from you?
Nah, because I'm just me, bro.
Yeah. Good.
I think I'd have a weight on my shoulders if I was being fake. If I wasn't being me, if I wasn't being authentic and true, I would feel like I had tons on my shoulders.
Because there's a certain image to uphold.
Because you have to uphold a certain image, right? I think sometimes I'm
Like old mate.
yeah, 100%, like old mate. Exactly right, bro. Yeah,
You want to go me?
hundies, right? But I think for me, man, it's me. Like, if someone's going to ask me a question and I can't answer, like, I'll happily say, man, I can't help you, but I can point you in the right direction, right? But in terms of my content, what I say and how I speak, obviously, I have to tread a very fine line, because like, if it's seen as incitement, I get in trouble. If it's seen as racist, I get in trouble. If it's actually against a religion, there's trouble. Like, I get in trouble. My shit would get taken down. None of it has been. So to all the people that are calling me said words,
Wrong.
You're wrong. Because even fucking,
off that alone,
Instagram allows it to stay, right?
Yeah.
That's fucking the way you deliver the message gifted, lad.
Exactly right. Yeah, thank you very much.
You said the gab,
Thank you very much. But I think in terms of a weight on my shoulders, bro, no, because it's what I believe, and I'll fucking stand on that,
And you're
All
being
power to you,
truthful.
bro.
bro.
I think the best thing you can do in life is strengthen yourself, both mind, body, and spirit.
100%.
Because it's better to be a warrior in a garden than a gardener in war. You know what I mean?
100%. Man, I heard
To
something.
speak out about that, you have to be on all 10 toes.
100, bro. I heard a great thing today. You want to live an adventurous life? Tell the truth,
Facts.
bro.
Facts.
That shook
That's
me
a
to my
bar,
core.
bro.
When I heard that,
bar,
it shook me to my core. I was like, that, I'm using that forever, bro.
Yeah, 100%.
You want to live a fucking adventurous
You
life,
know how
bro?
much
Tell the truth.
shit I've gotten into because I just let my mouth run too much?
Shit.
Fuck,
Like,
man.
you want to live a shit life, bro? Lie to everyone.
Yeah.
Fake. Do whatever. You'll never live up to your full
Ever.
potential. You'll fake it. You never make it properly. Live your true, authentic life, telling the truth, bro.
What's that thing? What is it? A soft man fears the truth. A wise man
He's a liar.
fears a liar.
He's a liar.
Is that it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty sure that is.
If you want to offend the weak man, tell him the truth.
Yeah,
and if
yeah.
you want to offend the strong man, tell him a lie.
Yeah. And that's why so many people get cut. They're weak. men.
100%.
We all hate
I'm-
liars, lad.
I'm telling them the truth, and they just don't like it. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you don't like it,
Fuck off. Chocky, man. Any other questions before we wrap it up?
Chocky?
I think that's us, bros.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking what a pleasure, bro. I miss this cunt.
Fuck, happy to be back.
Hey,
bro.
Hard.
hey, so when he doubles back, what do you reckon? I'm going to call
A mil.
5.
I'm saying a mil.
But he'll be back sooner than fucking.
Bro, because your content, it's like endless, like, because it's always what's currently happening in the
The
country.
news.
So fucking down the line again, bro, we're gonna get you on again. I
Yeah,
reckon he'll be around fucking
I reckon 5'6".
250, lad.
When is he coming back on? This is what I don't
Well,
get.
this is open to discussion, isn't it? Maybe I'll just wait until the highest.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
Sorry, bro.
how long has it been since the first
250.
episode he came on?
When was a
Hey lad,
Fuck, bro. Check it. I don't
I
know.
might get to 5'6" and then who health and wealth? What?
Who the fuck is this little? I can't see you.
John, who's John? Nah, I'll never forget, bro. It
no, if Chocky does that, I'll just be like, fuck, you're an idiot, bro.
got to your head. Fuck me. Wait till I see ya.
I'm like, no, I wasn't even. I was gonna be like, bruh, I thought you were different, bro.
You fooled me the whole time. Nah, bro. I'll be.
Have a look at this.
but
Look at this.
No, but what? It's not. I'm not even like that, bro. If you do that, you do that. Bro.
Nah, bro. That's fucking gronk.
Yeah.
People have done it to him before.
Do you know,
so,
you know, actually something I do want to touch on, right? The fake influencers, the people that have a following and they use it, bro. They get clothes, they go to places for
Brother.
dinner for free.
You're talking about the whole city. There.
Lad, do you know how fucking disgusting it is? Like, bro, people offer me stuff all the time. Hey, man, can you have some of my clothes to wear in a reel? Can you do this? Can you do that? Can you do that? Man, respectfully, like, you can offer me things, and if I like it and I stand, like, and I agree with your morals and views, I'll fucking rep it and I'll put it out there for free.
Chocolate
Like, send me shit.
milk back in the day.
You know?
Yeah.
100. People do, yeah? And that's like,
1,200, 1,600 of posts, like, boom.
Guys, no,
that's-
6, 7 posts a week.
like if
It's like a wage.
if it fucking oath, right? But if it aligns with me, I'd do it 100%. No worries. Not it depends free, whatever, right? Depends on how often you want it. But to the people that milk it, it's like, oh, I've got 60,000. I'm gonna go get some free clothes, bro. You're a fucking bum. Buy your own.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, don't let that shit get to your head. It means nothing at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Instagram accounts can go like that.
it's true, bro.
You know, don't let. I saw one of my clients put it up the other day, bro. He's a good cunt too. What did he say? Shout out to Leeds. He said, "Don't let your fucking internet life ruin your real life."
Yeah.
And that's true, bro.
Bars.
And they have nothing to do with each other.
Nah, nothing.
That's crazy, lad.
It's like digital money and physical.
That's right, bro. Cash is fucking king every day, baby.
Hard, bro. Give us our cash back.
You fucking dogs.
I've never felt more like fucking a don than when I pull out a wad of cash. I've never felt better than that.
This guy.
You know what I mean?
He's carried his first 1,000 in 50s the other day, and now he reckons he's a dog.
I just
It's so easy to get.
You're right, but mate. You're
It's
right.
so easy to get sucked into that whole social media realm, but because I had so much push online, lad. I had so much pull online that when I lost that, I feel like I lost my identity, lad. And I didn't have the energy to get it back again.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, I had Australia. Every time I post something, it'll be in the paper.
Yeah. Bro, you were huge.
I post a story, boom, it's on
I
fucking every
I
blog in
grew
Australia.
up to watching you, bro. Like that's it's a spin out for me. Like when we
In
first
COVID,
started
it was
talking.
viral.
Yeah, bro, I remember.
No, you don't remember, eh?
I never watched anything.
Right.
Cause I sat inside reading books and
This
shit. bro.
cunt was the biggest shit stirrer.
I
in
heard a lot
Australia.
of the
I
boys
used to
told me.
rock up to work, and then my mates would be like, "Fuck, look what your brother said." I'm like, "Here we go."
Bro, I was on the
you
internet
fucking-
more than lad. I was on the
Bro, look
internet.
at this.
I was on the internet more than tape.
Yeah.
I
Nah.
remember when James Monison that came from, they flew down from Melbourne because they were trying to get me to do the podcast. They were showing me the analytics from TikTok and YouTube. Billions of views, like just me, all my piss taking videos, the trolling.
Being a
No
dickhead.
way.
Just
being
being
a
a
dickhead.
dickhead. Loud and proud.
And you know what they were trying to do? They were trying to get me to monetize it, like it's so I could make big money off it.
Fuck.
We went that way, and I self-sabotaged, bro.
Yeah.
Even into the cafe businesses.
But
and
it just wasn't the right time.
I fucked up. I fucked
That's
it
what I
all
said
up.
to him.
I fucked it all up. The same team went over work with Spanian. He's got all the trucks now. See what I mean?
Wasn't the right time, bro.
Self-sabotage, man. I
It's a
fucked
it's
it.
a motherfucker.
I have a habit. That's why we can't stress enough for you motherfuckers, bro. If you got issues, bro, deal with it.
Face him. Face
Because
him.
now at fucking 38, I'm figuring out shit. That I could have been a millionaire.
What are you laughing at your brother for?
Because he's the same, bro.
He's like, fuck, I'm doing the same thing. I just don't want to wear it.
I'm figuring out shit now about myself. That had I known back in my 20s, I would have been a millionaire. Bro.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Would have been a millionaire before 24.
And that's the biggest problem I feel with a lot of people. They see the world not for what it is, but how they are.
Yes. They see it
You know
through
what
their
I
own
mean?
lens, bro.
Through their own like fucking.
Through their own trauma, most of the
Yeah,
time.
like people's normal behavior is a reaction to something that happened down the line. Like.
Correct.
So every decision is based on what you. That's what's fucked
and
up
the
about
story
it.
in your head.
And you see how it worked out, and the
changed-
same
it-
crew that are working with him that doing the trucks, they promised me that they'd never,
Yeah.
because there was always issues between them. And then when I seen that, I was like, fuck, everyone's got the price, eh?
100%, bro.
So I'm like trying to build the platform up now, but I haven't got the energy to go. I want to go at people, but I'm like,
What for, bro?
Let's just go over here in the corner and talk about traumas and shit.
Holy fuck.
Someone I see in the comment, they were like, yeah, these are just a bunch of cunts.
Grown men whinging on the internet.
Yeah, they're crying about how hard life is.
Yeah.
And then I wrote back to him, I go, yeah, I bet you're a junkie, you bat your dick off every day. And you come from a broken home, he didn't write back. I went and clicked on the page, he blocked me.
You say you nailed him. You hit him where it hurt.
Bro, our greatest enemy is us, bro.
Like, whinging about what? And I bet he's high while he's saying that.
Yeah.
We're trying to raise awareness for mental health, and these blokes are putting it on us for it.
That's what happens in this world now, bro.
How backwards is that?
It's
Like, we've helped a lot of people, bro.
But bro, for every like,
And the intention wasn't even to help people.
Yeah.
no.
It's just
how
like
it
talking
happened.
about experiences.
having
You're
fun.
fucked up, this, that, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
I'm glad that's how it worked out, but straight out.
I think man, if you can be vulnerable, open, honest, authentic,
As
bro,
it
you'll
sounds
help
like, it would sound
Yeah,
like,
bro.
sometimes I get sick of it, like talking about trauma and that, but it's the conversation that has to be, like
Don't
your
watch it.
content.
If
has
it's
to
not
be
for
there.
you, don't watch it.
Yeah, hard.
True or not? There's some people it really helps. They watch it.
100%, man. Yeah.
If it's not for you, click off. It's not a problem. We're not worried about
Keep
views.
fucking scrolling.
We're not worried about income. We're not worried about nothing like that. Just do whatever you want.
you know why we talk about it a lot? I'll say it here, like, people don't realise the magnitude of it. We do.
Yeah.
Like, because we fucked up our whole lives, bro.
Bro, life's-
but we're still picking up the pieces.
Chocky,
Yeah.
like, life's been a train wreck before the point
Yeah,
of you
bro.
realising that you needed healing, right?
Fuck yeah.
People don't understand the severity of it. Like,
Bro, my life
so-
was fucking horrible.
That's what I
Like, it
mean.
was
Yeah,
shit.
and those same guys that are commenting saying that shit are the same ones that hate
They're-
their life and work in the fucking nine.
They're the ones that were in our shoes. Like, we were in their shoes a year, 2 years, 3 years ago.
100%.
Bro, all the PTSD from all the street shit, and I inserted myself in those circles because of what I went through. I was angry at my dad
Exactly right. Exactly right.
because of all the fucking
But
beatings,
the, but
the
the,
this, the
you
that.
know what's amazing out of that, right? You just explained exactly why you turned into the man that you did.
Yeah.
So you've looked in the mirror. You've had that reflection. These sad cunts, they can't do that. They'll come at you and say, "Oh, he's a weak man." Ha, bro, you go look in the mirror. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They never
I
will.
conversate with people when they give me that impression.
Right.
Like, nah, bro, it's just one of those things. It's life, brother.
No, it's not just life, you fucking
You know,
spastic.
it's life, brother. You ain't got to do that. And then they'll sit there thinking, you talk to them and they're like, it's total chaos in their life.
Yeah, bro.
Because there's no accountability of.
It's all negative.
Takes real
Negative
balls.
feedback loop. No accountability.
Hey,
Yeah.
you said it, Chocky, before,
I
bro.
lived
You
in
wanna
that
live
loop,
a
bro. I
fucking-
lived in that fucking loop, bro.
A crazy
This guy-
life, bro, you tell the truth.
Over the years, he used to try to like talk about this in character, this, that, and I used to be like, bro, you're a pussy, lad. Shut the fuck up. He's talking about like working on yourself, this and that. Even Soul used to try to drip feed it.
Yeah.
I'd be like, bro, shut the
You're
fuck
like,
up.
leave me the
I'm
fuck
heavy in the
alone.
street at this point. Like.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, fuck this. And then as it got closer from girl to girl,
Yeah.
I started seeing patterns.
Yeah, it's when you start to notice your own
Started being
patterns, bro.
two of the relationships I was abusive.
Yeah.
I was like, it's everything I despised in my father.
Yeah, yeah.
I started becoming it, bro. Because it was unhealed. And I had to figure it out. Because I'm one of those ones, I'm a slow learner, bro. I have to go through something to be able to learn.
Yeah.
Johnny likes uphill battles,
everything.
brother.
He likes pushing shit uphill the whole way. All the way.
And then I'll get to a certain point and I'm like, fuck, bro, I really have fucked up my whole life, bro. Even the whole situation with my old crew, my old manager, I fucked everything up, like. Everyone that's ever came and tried to help me, in any way, I fucked them over.
But do you know what's honourable about where you are now? Is that you can wear all of that.
Yeah.
You can wear it and you can air it.
I never
I mean, I've never
thought I'll hear him talk like that, actually. You know when you own up to something, you know
Right.
they say the first step is admission.
Acceptance.
Yeah, bro.
Hey,
It's like when you're a junkie.
I'm a junkie, bro. I'm a drug dealer. I'm a fucking.
Yeah.
a drug user,
I'm a
bro.
this, I'm a that, I'm a that.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, it's not easy.
Yeah, bro.
To
No, like
openly stand up and say something that you've done that
Swallow the
was not
pill.
good
Yeah.
takes a real man.
And with me, I never lied to myself, bro.
That's right.
I've single-handedly ruined my whole life.
Yeah.
Every single person that's come in, hey, you remember time?
You haven't
time?
ruined the whole life.
Yeah.
You still got a lot left.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You just ruined a little bit.
I wish I was in my 20s the way I see life now and what I've learned.
Yeah.
But I guess we all wish
Bro, we
that.
all get there at
we
some
all wish
point.
that, yeah.
Everyone's got their own fucking it's like I've got a client, man, he's 22 and he always feels like he's behind. I don't have a house, I'm not engaged, I don't have kids. I'm like, bro, you're 22 years old. Like,
Just
look
lost
at some of the
beginning.
most successful people in this world. They didn't hit it till they were 40.
Yeah,
It happens
bro.
when they're ready, bro.
Happens when you're ready.
That's what I keep telling him as well. Bro, you're worried at 38.
I could have had, bro.
Colonel Sanders at 70 just got rich.
Bro, I would have had multiple properties if I didn't fuck everything up. I would have had it by the time I was 25. I would have been millionaire set for life.
Yeah.
You will have it.
But I fucked it all up. Drugs, alcohol,
The shit's the devil.
Where trauma.
The shit's the devil, but like if you look at alcohol and drugs and what it does to the human brain and how it makes someone behave,
Yeah.
it's the devil, bro. And someone asked me the other day, they said, why do you think you repelled God for so long? Why do you think you never looked into faith? And straight away, bro, I didn't even think about the answer. I said drugs and alcohol. Yeah, straight away, bro. Put you at a lower frequency. You don't look to greater good. You look at
that instant gratification.
everything at base level.
Because it takes balls to be alone, distraction free. It takes balls.
Bro, it sucks.
And drug and alcohol, distraction.
100%.
Partying's distraction.
That's right.
Women, distraction. The wrong women.
But just the
I
way
should
that
say.
trauma is, like it's a heavy attack on the mind. some spiritual, it just fucks your way.
It fucks everything
Yeah.
royally.
You know what this felt like? This little end section?
What?
It felt like the WOG conversation on the driveway after you already say bye. Yeah. I was like, before we wrap it up.
When someone's watering the driveway and saying goodbye to everyone. Yeah, bro. Thanks for coming, guys.
And then the conversation at the car as well.
Tim, make him a line before we close up.
Wait, hold on.
For coaching, the controversial cocaine coach. For coaching, call 1-800-659.
Fucking
Back with
oh
every
God.
session.
Yeah, half free bag.
For 1 week only.
Pleasure this one, bro.
Hey, it was a fucking honor
Always
having
a
you back
pleasure.
on,
Never
bro.
a chore. Thanks for having me again, boys.
We'll have you on every now and again.
How long's it been actually?
I think you were on the third or the fourth episode. But we have
Fourth
2 weeks.
episode.
We have 2 week breaks in between.
I'll just
So
check.
it'd be.
Fuck, it'd be what? A few months, bro. 5 months? 6 months?
I think the next time we have him on, it'll be around 250, I reckon. Just
Yeah.
under, I reckon.
I was thinking 5 to 6.
Content,
He's
view,
not
all.
stopping, bro.
No, because after 100,
we ain't
after 100
slowing,
it slows down, but it's still
Bro,
building.
no, it's so from 90 to 100.
Analytically,
Slow?
how was
Big
it?
Chocky was only
very
2 months
slow.
ago.
Yeah, 2 months ago.
No way, bro.
I changed it 5, lad.
Yeah.
Next one 5.
Didn't you say it was 2 weeks? The span of 2 weeks.
He was episode 8.
So 2 weeks, right? From 90 to 100, that was 2 weeks.
Yeah.
No, because he was at
From
100 when he came
From
on.
100
39K.
to 111.
No, he wasn't.
It was
wasn't.
4 days.
Yeah, he was on 39,000 followers when he came on. I was following him from that. I never.
Well, there
knew
you go.
him
Maybe I was bigger. Maybe when you first started talking to me, it was
Yeah,
7.
that's right. You
6 or
started
7.
talking to him at about 8,000 followers.
And then I got on by 30.
When he came on, he was about 30, 40K.
I think it was 30.
So in
Yeah.
2 months, I've done 60K.
Yeah.
70K.
Bro,
as of
relax,
today.
straight out. We're not all on that level, cut.
Shut the fuck up. I'm just doing my
I'm
own
very
maths
happy
now.
for you, bro. I'm very happy.
I see he's followed. And I'll go look at the camera. What you fucking do? And then I look at it, I go, no, don't. I'll start going to troll everyone that I don't like. I'm okay, you little maggot
Straight
mutt.
out.
This
Bro, I looked away. I glanced back because I seen your reel went on your account. I was like, what the fuck happened to Chocky, cuz?
No,
I
fuck.
was over the moon. I was
wild,
over the
Bro,
moon, bro.
imagine Chocky see all of our content. Fucking exactly. Have a look at this cat.
We just start copy the formula.
We're gonna make Australia great again.
I remember like a week or two. I remember I hit 50 in like a week or two, like.
Yeah, it's
I
fuck.
just when I was fucking trolling, it was so fun, but
Yeah, but see, that's the thing, bro. When you're doing stuff that makes people laugh, they'll come faster.
Yeah, facts.
They'll watch. They're like, oh, this is this funny cunt. He's wild as fuck.
Comedy and
Bro, and I find
controversy.
if they can't just want to be entertained, they watch anything.
people just love to see destruction and chaos. Like.
That's exactly right.
It's the
That's
three
why they
C's.
love. That's why they love fighting. Like, the
There's
fight
3
game.
C's in
You'll see.
attention. There's comedy, controversy, and cash.
Yeah.
You have to do one of the 3. So you can either be really funny, really controversial, or splash hella cash. Those are the
Controversial all the
3.
I was doing everything. I was doing pocket challenges. Yeah. Okay, let's check my left pocket, 15 grand, pull it out, and then pull out another. Let's check my right pocket, pull out another 30, and just talking shit. Just trying to come here, you fucking dog. What you broke cunt?
This guy was pulling out guns. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
What are you doing?
Fucking check it out, bro.
Fucking LA.
Bro, but this was a good yarn, man.
This was a mad fucking
Told you,
episode,
car conversation.
Chocky.
Yeah, it was mad.
felt like 5 minutes.
And now we know that
3 hours
Chocky is
almost.
very big Islama fan. No, it was a pleasure having.
I fucking hate everyone. All right, that's it. I hate you all equally.
Fuck them kids.
Nah, not at all. Not
Thanks
at
for
all.
coming on, lads. Good
Thanks
to
for
see you,
having me,
bros.
Yeah,
Hey,
fuck
Chocky,
yeah.
just before we go, what's next for you?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
The fucking moon, lad.
Fuck around,
And then
find
we'll
out.
keep going.
Yeah. Fuck around
Fuck around and find out. Fit in or fuck off, you cunts. You don't like it? Fuck off.
Yeah.
But no, honestly, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'll fucking.
Hey, also, where are these shirts available?
They're available right now, bro.
Yeah?
On my website.
Website?
I'll fucking put it in the link.
link will be in the
maccoaching.com.au.
yeah.
It'll be in the link.
Yeah.
Hoodies and shirts available. Fit in or fuck off. You know the go.
It's been a pleasure. Anything else you want to say?
Nah, that's us.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me, boys.
Hey, thanks for tuning in. It was a pleasure, Chocky, as usual. We'll have you on again in the next
Another
month.
2 months.
Another 2 months.
Another
Yeah.
2 months when you're on a meal.
8 weeks, lad.
But everyone, hit the link, subscribe, comment, and tune in for next week's guest.